I love this frog. He's so great.
Thank you for reminding me myself.
If you like that frog so much, why don't you marry it? Oh.
Get out.
Do you want to see the frog?
Sure.
No, because then I'll want to marry it too.
I don't know. I don't think you'd want to marry this frog. Give him a hug, yeah, but marry the frog? I don't fucking think so.
Wow, so now frogs don't deserve to have regular lives too?
Hang on. You know what? I'm gonna throw a
This
book
ain't
at
a
you.
Disney movie now.
Nah, you'll see the frog I'm talking about. Let me find the freaking thing.
Is this the sequel to the Frog Prince?
I'm gonna throw something at somebody. Oh, where is it?
Throw it at Alexander, please.
Wow.
Sure.
Both of you guys are flying midair. Like, that's not a good idea. Currently, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know what everybody else
You're
is.
not my mother.
But he is the DM. So
So
if he's like,
If I
he's
was
like-
your mother, then this would be horrifying.
No, he's a DM, so he's both your mother and father. Get
That's
it?
creepy. That frog.
Too real here.
All right, Orochimaru.
ah,
Oh god.
ow.
Uh-oh,
Okay.
we lost Morris.
The frog was too ugly.
Hey now, that's a spirit you're talking about. Be nice.
He saw. Oh, I know how he got a spirit. He looked in the mirror. Ugh,
You know
internet
what?
attack.
I'm gonna beat somebody with a book.
You know, you can just say my name.
I'm gonna beat. Nah. I'm just gonna say it in general.
Look, threaten me directly. Don't be vague about it. That's spooky.
That's how I work. The only person I'm ever direct with is Shane.
Yeah.
You are his Nintendo Direct to his.
Well, yeah,
Someone
you
might
had
get that
something
on-
there, and
He lost it.
You dropped the ball. Ah, okay, so we're having some issues with. Oh wait, no, there we go.
The fuck?
What are you doing?
Fuck.
Spraying down things.
I got compressed air. Let me huff it.
No, no one's doing that here.
Oh no! Don't do it. You might actually die.
Yeah,
You're safe from your random grandpa that you never asked for.
what is that?
No, it's literally
Compressed air?
compressed. Well, multi-purpose duster it says, but it's
Yeah.
pretty much compressed air.
I need to buy one
Maybe
of
with a
those
little something,
because, in order to.
Is your PC dirty?
Yeah, it could be. It's always one of those good things to have just in case, because dust can
Yeah.
actually kill your PC. So random.
Yeah,
random
that's
fact
why
for
I
the
got
day.
it.
All right.
Someone disappeared.
She undid. There we
He's
go.
back.
Everyone's like.
That was annoying.
Everyone's unusually quiet today. Did I say something?
Oh no! You made
I'm
a remarkable
plotting to
speech.
destroy Discord.
Yeah,
My
unless-
Discord is like
unless-
fried.
Unless Discord, really
Discord,
is being
please,
terrible
please.
with everybody right now, which is not a good time for it to go bad.
I don't want to go back to. I don't want to go back to Skype. Ugh.
Yeah, fuck that. Skype.
No, no Skype.
Is, Skype is a piece of shit.
Skype.
Like
Kevin in the
Skype is
phone
worse.
now?
you got it.
Almost.
All right. So who is
All right.
who is currently here at the moment? Like actually here? Because if anybody needs a little more time, that's fine. I don't mind.
I
Start the
mean,
pre-show.
I'm here. I'm just eating.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm here.
I know you are.
I exist.
Yeah, Moore's exist.
I exist.
I don't exist.
I'm here, but I'm
You doing press
Very-
to talk?
I want to stab someone.
Oh my god. Okay.
Soon me, yo. Soon.
I'm not sure what my computer just did to Discord. Because
Did you
it's
guys
like,
do the update?
Wait, who's the Street Fighter guy?
That's Jin.
Oh,
Kinda.
Hello?
he has good hair.
hello?
Aye.
The update? Haven't done that yet for that.
Oh no, we lost Grandpa. Where's Grandpa?
That's probably one thing.
We got one. Oh,
It's right next to Jin, you fucking noodle.
I knew that.
You knew that? Grandpa
was
can't
just
find
doing a
himself. It's got fucking senile.
Boom.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
if
great.
it wigs out again, I'm just like gonna give up.
Alright, fair enough. Wait, what is wigging out exactly? Discord?
Yes. Like Discord went on a is not responding streak.
Oh,
Have you done the update?
Doing that for me too.
It doesn't have an update for it.
does it have an update? It did
I-
update it when I first started up the computer.
I've already updated mine, so.
Yeah, I got an update today too, so
Mine's updated on everything.
Right.
Boing.
I don't know. We'll just have to. We'll all have to message the folks who work at whatever and tell them, hey, fix this shit immediately because we're all having issues apparently. I'm fine over here, but
I'm fine over here.
Same here, but I have a secondary if my computer one fails. So
yeah. Still acting up. Yeah, it's so weird. I don't understand that. So it's
I
after
think we'll be fine.
Yeah, so okay, just one last time for roll call here. I'm not gonna go down a list. Just tell me that you're fucking here. Like.
I'm not here.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm all set.
Good.
Cool.
I'ma stab you.
Don't stab.
Alexander,
Don't
you're
stab
obviously-
Yeah, let's go.
the omnipotent presence. Don't stab it.
I'm a roll to stab.
Shit. Watch it be a natural one.
Oh, I got a 4. You live
Awesome.
today.
I'm going to slap you. Alright. Tulius is here.
Don't stab
Jack's
God.
here. Okay, I guess we can all start now. It has been a while. We had, if anyone remembers, those who are, particularly those who are watching currently, we had to take a week break due to the players, Tulius and Alexandria, came down here to wonderful Florida for a week.
Wonderful.
They got to feed a gator.
Yeah, they did actually. Not
It
literally,
was-
but you know.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed Florida. I still like calling it Swamp Ass Land because it's humid as hell here.
I miss the dry heat.
Yeah, after a while, like I remember when I first came over, and you were saying like, "Oh, it's so nice," and I said, "Just you wait, You're gonna learn to hate it." And
Yeah.
you
See
don't
what
wanna-
I tell you? You think I play around? I don't play around.
Y'all don't want to look.
Ivan and I have been here for a long time. Like, I don't know. I've been living in Florida for 23 years. I don't know how long Ivan has though.
I
I
lost
don't know.
Not sure if I
can't-
get the same kind of
I
treatment.
kind of
but
like it.
Vegas weather's kind of bad too, but it's mostly dry heat.
Yeah. I mean, I hate
You
it.
don't.
That's-
You
It's
don't
like,
want
I
to
like it. I just miss the dry heat.
Yeah, I gotcha. It's what you're used to. So, but yeah, it was really fun. You guys had a blast from what I can tell. It was pretty interesting when we went to Epcot. That was the first time I've been to, so it was really neat. So, much needed
Just be
break for.
glad
What's up?
you weren't there when I drank 2 glasses of wine.
I would have wanted.
Apparently.
I would want to be there. Please. Like legit.
So,
I want to see that.
okay.
Rose
So,
You don't want to see me drunk. You don't.
Yes. I get drunk right along with you.
Let's not.
How was Epcot?
It was
If Shane let me.
what?
How was Epcot?
Okay. I was gonna say, let's not do a session drunk, guys. That's
Please?
That's kind of funny because I was just about to drink pink Moscato.
oh no.
Oh
Is that-
boy.
I don't
Just
know how
one.
strong that is. I usually just drink the freaking vodka.
Moscato? No, Moscato's not that strong.
It's not that
It's not
strong.
as strong as vodka.
Well, yeah, no.
I don't know
vodka's like
what the hell any of you are talking about.
alcohol.
It's okay. Go back to your coconut milk.
Oh, I don't care.
Yes, I am. I'm not a big fan of alcohol, but anyhow,
okay with
sake's all right. But
Oh my god, the sake was so good.
That reminds me, a few
Vampires,
people are surprised that my first time drinking, I managed to do 7 shots.
I remember this specifically because you started sending me drunk texts, and I was able to figure out exactly what kind of drunk you were, and I was like, oh, he's the friendly, happy drunk. That's wonderful.
I lost count.
It's a good thing though because like some people get like super mean when they're drunk. So,
Yeah.
so it was.
I just drink to have a good time. I don't want to drown my depression.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
My non-existent depression.
Let's keep it that way. So yeah, so we had to take a break for a week. It's been a while, but we're gonna try to get back into it. I'm gonna give you guys a chance to earn a little something right
What?
now.
Ooh, me.
Okay. This is for all of you though. So I'm curious if you guys can recall the what happened last session. So instead of me doing the recap, one of you can try it. And if I think it's adequate enough, I'll give you guys a point of inspiration.
Okay. Ooh.
Don't ask me to do it because my throat is killing me.
Okay, don't worry
Do
about
it.
it.
Do it.
No, she.
I remember the part with the robots and the puzzle solving, and then
Okay.
Jackass Dragonborn come in and say,
Well, you're getting there, but you need a little more detail. Anybody want to try for this? Nobody?
"Tulius, you're the
Ooh,
bard.
come on,
Sing a
this is
song.
too
Of
low.
what would happen?"
I
You're
kind
asking
of
him to sing.
Do it.
I missed what was happening. Could you repeat what was going on?
Okay, so I'm giving you guys a chance to earn a point of inspiration. I'm saying one of you guys go ahead and recall what happened last session. If you can. If you cannot, because it's been a week, I understand. Memory's a little hazy. A lot has happened within a week. So it's up to you.
I do recall we finished up going into the tower.
Oh.
What was that called?
Tower of Gunslingers.
It wasn't really a tower, more so than a building. That had
Oh, right, yeah, it was
yeah.
left over from what it used to be.
Yes.
The Trailblaze Spire, that's right.
Yeah,
Citadel,
that was
yes.
the riddle answer to the little riddle. The name of the castle.
Right, yeah, we went in there, got attacked by a few drones, and definitely handled those pretty well.
Yep.
After
Everyone
which,
I ate some bullets.
Yeah.
right. After which we found a small piece of a device and a note left by the illustrious Magnus Ashton.
The illustrious.
At which point we were approached by someone that Zenrin knew from his past, Altrax.
Zenrin is like
Bit of a
he's a mentor character
Yeah.
to gunslingers.
Yeah.
people.
There you go.
yeah. Kind of had a little bit of a verbal altercation between the party and he. But things were just kind of left off at, you do your business, I'll leave to mine. Then we headed back to the compound. After someone lost their lunch a couple times.
Alexandria.
You know, for a guy with wounds, you shouldn't take taking to the skies very well.
He's learning, okay? he may have been an angel for all his life, but he just realized he was just literally a couple of months ago.
Let's see. After that, we came back and finished up the. Let's see. How do I describe it? The interrogations of Jesse.
Yeah, it wasn't much so an interrogation as it was just
We're just fraternizing and then a kill.
Moore's version of spreading the good word. So, however, that did come to a head.
Yeah. After that, I do recall there was a grandpa teaching a pupil.
Yep.
At which point, people came forth with some sort of scroll that was illegible to some. But after finding the right people, they found out they needed to go to the far eastern country of Japan. At which point, I think that leads us to where we are now, where everyone is on a flight to Japan.
Okay, that's good enough. Everyone gets a point of inspiration for that. That's
Are we
good.
gonna go to Tokyo Disney Sea?
I don't know. That's not where you and Jin are heading. Everybody else, though, is doing their own thing. So, yeah, basically, just to give a little more detail about what happened at the whole thing with Jesse, just so that people can remember that he had interesting connections. One, he worked for the Hightower Corporation, and two, he seemed to know about soul weapons, especially about the fact that the one that Alexandria kept was Max's and was starting to degrade over time. And I told you guys this, as in Rose and Hayden, I told you guys that about soul weapons and the fact that they degrade over time when they don't have the person still alive. So like you kill somebody that has a soul weapon and you take it, it lasts for a little while, but then if no one attunes to it, it starts to degrade and become worse over time until it finally dissipates completely. So, and Alexandria did kill Jesse, stabbed him straight through the abdomen with Max's sword, in what I feel like to be a interesting twist of irony, but which was pretty good.
Oh no, we're riding to Moore's.
It's okay. So, yeah, you guys are currently getting ready. For those who are wanting to go, that is, are ready to go to Japan. So just to make sure who is coming along on this trip.
Literally everyone.
I think literally it is everybody, but I'm making sure.
Including Ven.
Yeah, I think even Ven at this point.
And Jen.
Jin. Well, Jin's a given because you need him.
And Kane? Yeah?
Yeah, Kane is.
And
Everybody.
literally
It's a
everyone.
full-on party.
It is a full-on party.
Yeah, we just need a... Hopefully Moore's freaking mic and stuff is working.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Unless he's doing paladin things.
Oh.
Paladin.
Oh wait, I got an update ready. Should I do that now?
If anyone has an update on Discord, you probably should do it.
Okay. It's inconvenient, I mean.
Ian said that he can barely hear anything that's being said.
Oh, that's really weird.
Everything is being everything is robbing.
Roboting.
Roboting.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand that.
I need something Moscato. Hello?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Might wanna.
Could increase the volume of our voices.
Well, it's roboting. It's not a matter of volume. It's a matter of quality. Yeah. Because I was about to say the same thing. I was like, I looked at it again. I was like, oh, roboting. Okay.
I'm still here. I just mute my mic when I cough.
Yeah, because you're feeling a little under the weather. It's alright.
I have a cough drop. So we'll see
Still.
how it helps.
Okay. If everyone else is good, I am about to like throw Discord out the fucking window. Like, not even joking.
Do it. Do it right now.
I need to know if it's if everyone's good right now. I think everyone's okay, minus Moore's right now
Yeah, he's
for
on board
whatever
too.
reason. I think Ian's having some issues.
Shoot. I mean, compared to us, the Discord is really kind of the best at the moment.
It is.
We-
It's. I don't.
Try Telegram.
I don't know. That would
Is Telegram might be this best choice?
I don't know. We'd all have to try to get that, and it would take some time, and you know. We
So
kind
we
of.
would have to learn Morse code.
Morse code.
Screw that junk.
No, not literally.
That kind of Telegram, the Telegram 2.0.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's possibly your connection, if that's the case.
How do we give him more
That
internet?
laugh.
That laugh in the background.
Well then. It's probably if it's roboting, it sounds like a connection problem.
It's the demons in the computer.
Yeah, if you want, you can go ahead to like restart your router or something, and we'll just we'll continue on and we'll fill any gaps in. Unless you want to say Morris isn't coming along, because I know he wants to do paladin things. So, I don't know. That's.
But the memes.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
exactly. Cool.
But the memes.
Okay, so we'll proceed for now. I know Bilge wanted to come along too because he convinced Ven to come along. Okay, so yeah, it's like literally everybody.
Oh, so you're coming too?
Yep.
Oh, this will be fun.
Okay,
Hey,
so
who's this new guy?
you
Looks
got.
like a shame.
Anyways. All right, so we're in the midst of everybody getting their stuff together and ready to head out onto the plane. Care to describe to me like what you guys are bringing along to this? Are you bringing like some of you I imagine probably just bring the essentials while others are probably bringing like fucking everything. So like,
I'm probably. I don't know how
Literally
long
a bag of my whole room.
a small luggage of clothing and my gear.
yeah.
My collection of daggers.
My prized collection of daggers.
I mean,
Including
aside
portal
from the essentials, I bring the SMR books.
Oh yeah, that's right. You got the SMR books
And
from the library.
and a dummy's guide to speaking Japanese.
You got Jin for that. He knows how to speak
What?
it.
Right now,
Oh, okay.
it's iffy. So
Oh okay.
I'll deal with it.
Oh okay. You
Alright.
sound fine on
Then
our
Jin
end.
would,
but-
Jin
Yeah,
would
you
have to
sound
teach
fine.
Grandpa the Japanese because he can't speak shit of it.
So I would say the books, Alice, the books. I'm done.
Cool. So on top
A
of that,
Did I bring
suitcase
her
of
knife?
bacon.
suitcase of bacon.
Just a kiss.
Are you sharing that?
I wouldn't. I think that.
Share
it's probably-
wood and hide it behind my back.
I don't trust it.
So I'm curious. How is everyone feeling about going to a place they've never been before?
Oh, so guys, like, what are we gonna do out there? Is it like, beaches we could go splish splashing, or like
Ooh,
lots of food? What is out there? Never been.
food and beach going sounds super fucking cool.
Jin will actually speak up and he'll say, "There's actually a lot to do around in Japan. Like it's one of the most wanted tourist spots in all the world, honestly."
Okay.
Never really been this far. Well, unless you count Nam, but we don't talk about that now, do we?
No, I don't think so, sir.
Who's Nam?
The
It's a
West,
country.
Yeah, it's not much of a who
the
as
West
it
country.
is what. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Right. But we don't talk about
Don't go
Yeah,
to
we don't
Leon.
talk about that.
that.
Absolutely horrible.
We don't talk about that around Grandpa.
No, not around Grandpa.
I'm already triggered.
So yeah, so everybody, how is everyone else feeling about this at the moment?
I am experiencing a mixed bags of emotions. Excited, scared, gassy.
Wow.
Mostly excited, curious, and
But you were freaking
Nervous?
excited.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, Alexandria was like, just,
bouncing.
yeah.
so if you see
lit
her
up.
right now, she is still like bouncing on her seat.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, so you guys were about to head into the plane. Everybody's getting together. Everyone's got their stuff. It's all packed into the cargo hold of the plane. And you guys are starting to enter in. If I remember correctly, the twins were literally flying around the plane.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
Haro.
Hey.
Hey,
You good?
Hi.
welcome, compadre.
Can you hear us?
Something about fish.
Here, try it without off of Wi-Fi. I'm on Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi can be a problem.
They're troubleshooting.
We'll do outside voice that we don't know.
So,
Shano,
well,
where's the airplane?
Hello?
it's known as the
Okay.
theater of the mind. Listen,
I'll
I thought
make
the
you an
only
airplane.
time that the plane scene would come up was during the beginning of the third arc, alright? So I didn't make it. And I didn't make it here because I am finding less and less time in order to be able to make maps because it takes a long time.
Wow, such a bad DM.
Can I stab him now?
Oh my god.
No,
No.
you're doing good. You're doing good.
I'm trying.
I'm gonna roll to stab.
I'm just.
Okay.
1.
I got 17. Do you
Fuck.
die?
No. Not quite,
Uses
but
100.
you hurt my feelings.
Alright, I'll try again later.
Okay. Please try again later.
Time.
Alright, so you guys are entering into the plane. And what's your seating arrangement looking like? Who's sitting with who? Remember, you got like a whole lot of room.
I'm flying inside the plane.
Just sort of floating there. And
I'm following him.
Kane's looking at you guys
Get
kind of
back in
like
here.
weirdly.
Tulius,
Like how two birds will, like, when they get released out of a cage and they're just stuck in a space that they can't get out, so they're just like
Meow.
flying all over the place.
Yeah.
Meow.
So, Kane says, you know, when the plane actually takes off,
Say it.
I hope that you guys can maintain that level of gravity because you might just hit the back.
Meow. Meow.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. It's just gonna like look at it.
Let them learn
I'm in the
science.
bathroom doing my hair.
Oh damn. Sprucing up.
Or you can
I have a legit question
Yes.
for Mars.
I think he's still troubleshooting.
Okay.
Okay. Because I legit want to know, does he have a mustache?
If he's gonna be full Ned Flanders, I would say yes, but I don't know.
What? Wait, what?
Does Mars have a mustache?
No.
Oh, okay.
Ugh.
No mustache.
If anyone cares to know how I'm doing my hair, ask. Otherwise, I'm not gonna say.
Now you got me thinking bad things.
Listen, he's a reformed man, okay? I'm pretty sure it's nothing that bad.
You're bald?
Come on, guys. I'm trying not to cough.
Not that reformed.
You have fabulous long Fabio hair. With
Fabio.
magic wind!
That was
Fabio.
kind of like Raphael.
He already has long hair.
I'm sorry,
What?
what?
The front of his hair, he's trying to shape it to look like a hat.
Oh,
Wow.
I know what the reference is here, but if you guys can pick up on it, bonus points.
I do not.
I haven't the slightest.
Okay.
It'll dawn on me.
I'll if you guys can't figure it out by the end of the session, I'll tell you. But okay, so what about the rest of you?
Can I sit in between Ven and Bug because Bug said that he wanted the window seat?
He wants the window seat? Sure, what the hell not?
Dog.
Sure.
I was gonna let him stick his tongue out the window when we took off.
Okay, so he's gonna have his face
Open
pressed
the
over the window.
windows. You can't open the windows.
Bilge, I don't think, we don't roll the windows down in an airplane, because that would be, very not so bueno.
We need that. We need the pressure.
Dog would fly off too.
Yeah, dog would be gone. Just out the window. That's how planes work. That's why we have windows.
So out of character-wise, this is how I picture Bug doing it. He sticks his face flush against the window, and he has his tongue sticking out.
Yeah, basically, that's what I was thinking too.
And then I push him aside and stick my face up against the window too.
You guys are still in the
I
hangar.
shouldn't expect that.
Like owner, like dog.
Yeah. However, the gates for the takeoff, the runway, are starting to open up now. You can hear it as the doors slowly open. You guys are getting ready to move. So.
Oh.
Yeah, I bet you can take off.
Where's she sitting?
Hold on, wait. What's this now?
Huh? Nothing.
I'll probably be sitting forward in the cabin.
Okay, cool. Just sort of hanging out. You kind of got dragged into this, Tulius, so I understand.
Yeah, I'm kind of doing. I brought a little bit of paperwork with me. I'm just trying to
Right. Yeah.
I think I should.
think up some things as well.
Yeah, Evans had asked you to take a look at a couple of things, and you can feel that the responsibility is starting to mount on you.
What is Ven doing?
Ven is watching Bill smush his face on the window, and wondering, so that's what we're doing? Okay.
I feel bad for Ven.
She's realizing she has.
Ew!
Bilge, don't do that. You don't know where those have been.
Grade A window liquor.
He's cleaning the windows. He's trying to embrace his new future job.
Oh wait, when we
I
still
can't
go, we're still
invite through.
flying, right?
I'm still flying. How about you?
Wait, we're taking off though.
I don't care.
I warned him.
Yep.
All right.
At that point, I just trip over one of the head thingies.
Oh, the headrest.
What?
Oh god.
The
Oh, the
headrest. There you go. I just trip over it mid-air.
Let's see. Where is she?
No flying in the plane.
Yeah, you guys can't
Science
fly.
still a base. You
My leg.
And with that, the plane starts to take off. And should we roll for anything if you guys smash into the back?
yes.
Why not?
Sure. Roll me dexterity saving throw. The both of you. Since you guys refuse to sit in your seats.
I'm not even gonna put my modifier. I'm just gonna say 2.
Oh my god.
Use your point of inspiration.
Alright, I have no dexterity. This is great. I got a 17. I'm good.
So here's what happens. As you guys are about to take off, for Alexander, it's no sweat until the speed really starts to take off. And then he flies to the back and hits the wall, like straight up splats against it. And Alexandria, you were just sitting there, like, minding your own business, and you look over and your brother's not there anymore. You're like, what's going on? Where'd he go? And you look behind you and he's just splat against the wall, just completely.
I see him and I start laughing at him.
This is the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready?
Since Xian is in his normal spot towards the back of the plane, he just looks at Alexander and just shakes his
Yeah,
head.
she ends up more in the back of the plane. So like as soon as he like comes in and whoop, hits it, just looks over. She's like, really?
Really, dude? Like,
I stand up quickly. Holy shit, that was so much fun. Let's do it again.
Don't try to fight gravity.
face palm.
As Kate is about to say something, Ven just holds her hand up and says, no, just let the boy learn. Just let him learn.
do it.
Oh wait, I'm confused. Why did he just like fly back real fast?
When you
Why
see
would you stand
gravity, he's a
yourself into a
bitch.
Yeah,
Don't explain science.
it's kind of hard to explain, especially to the way you understand the world, Bilge. But essentially, gravity takes over if you're not strapped into a chair and we're flying upwards. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought.
Wow, you were explaining in layman terms and he still falls asleep.
Wow.
Where's the sky, Mom?
Wow.
Nice. So, as probably most of you know, flying to Japan from, say, New York is going to take a very long time. So,
no.
Wait, like how long?
like, it's like nearly 16 hours. Like, it's
Are we going into the future or in the past?
technically
Past.
into
Past.
the past, I think. No.
Is it future or past?
Oh no, we started, so they're a day ahead of us.
Yeah, they're a day ahead. So,
Yeah, so future.
Oh boy.
so how's everyone?
In-flight movie?
Yeah, there's stuff like that. There's stuff like that to entertain. It's they got a good selection of movies, including things that have just released to theater, which is really nice. So how you guys kind of getting through this flight here? It's a really long one.
About an
Casual
hour.
conversation. Just casual banter with Jen.
Morris, you're roboting real hard.
Oh no. You're a bottle.
He has transcended.
Oh wait, we hear ya.
Wait a minute.
Speak.
Wolf.
Intense prayer meditation.
Oh yeah,
I'm
that's.
really doing here.
Oh. Yeah, so Morris has his hair in the shape of a hat.
That's
the
great.
hell?
That's great. I'm sorry.
That's impressive.
It is impressive.
So he looks like the Beatles?
Not quite. Think more. Think more.
Think more Japan.
Yeah, more
Think Japan.
Think Japan more.
I don't know enough about Japan, except a lot about Japan.
A pompadour?
Like, yeah, did he get himself like the classic bangs in the front and everything? Like,
No, you're getting there though. Jack, you're getting there.
Are you trying to be Totaro?
Yes. At least I'm pretty certain that's what he's trying to do.
Hmm?
Being more like Jotaro.
Yeah, 100%.
There you go.
Hey!
Bonus points for Alexandria for getting that one right.
Oh dear.
Perfect.
Let's see.
so like an hour after I wake up from that nap, Ven's lullaby. Me and Bug are gonna start biting our way out because we're so tired of being in this little metal box. Let us out.
Krusty wants out. Ven looks over and says, "Bill, that's not going to work. You're gonna have to wait."
What? How much longer?
15 hours?
I like that.
I just kind of like sit next to her patiently. Are we there yet?
No.
Are we there yet?
No.
Hit him with a book.
Bill, did I not tell you about the whole thing of patience It's a virtue.
I'm sorry, what?
Visual. I'm sorry.
We've been over this before. It's
Hey,
a
somebody
virtue.
found a Disney movie for him.
It's the long word. I kind of get confused. You've been teaching me a lot. It's like
Village, do you want to watch the Claw Dog movie?
Put on some preschool show for him.
Oh, Yeller? It's a good one.
I'll have to get fucking Sesame Street.
How about Marley and Me?
It just says, oh no, don't do that. That's no.
How about?
I don't know what these are.
They're
Who's
movies.
Marley?
They're movies, Bill.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, like on a big old screen in Moore's room.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's do it. What are we watching?
Well, Grandpa seems to be picking out all the really sad ones. Spoiler alert.
No, I picked every single movie where the dog is.
Exactly.
Wow, that's even.
Why don't we watch?
Wow.
I pick up Bug.
Passion of the Christ, Bahamut version.
What?
Okay, can we throw the other guy off the
How
screen?
did the Romans catch a dragon? That's literally God.
Let's see. I'm actually going to just put myself right next to Xian, look at him and say, I think you owe me stories.
He was listening to music, but he takes his headset off and he's like, "Oh yeah, I didn't get to this. Yeah, okay."
Or you can go back to your music.
Oh no! I keep my promises. Trust me. If I didn't, it would bug me for a while. So he's actually going to share his book with her, his journal, and he flips to where the stories are, and of course, that's how he's going to share them. Like
Okay.
every story he's ever heard from his mom, they're all in there.
Yeah, what's interesting about this, Alexandria, is when you look at him flip through this book, it almost seems like the pages keep going on and on and on. It doesn't seem to stop. Like, it doesn't seem to have, like, a definitive... It had a definitive beginning, but it doesn't seem to have, like, an end.
Ooh, Captain Tulius, Goldilocks is hitting on you, girl.
Oh my god, if you... Please.
I spring up. What?
I just kind of point to the back of the metal
Oh,
box.
for fuck's sake. Of course, he doesn't notice anything. He's too busy, like, answering any of Alexandra's questions, you know? Like, if she has any.
I would imagine, what kind of story would you be interested to tell? Would it be more about Xian's hero, or maybe more about the areas that he has been in, or possibly some of the other stories that he has heard?
Most of them are about Magnus, obviously.
Right.
But a lot of them are adventures that his parents went on. Like, he has yet to put his adventures in there.
Right. Okay.
He's working on it. But, yeah. So, you got, like, treasure hunts and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, his parents have been on some of their more dangerous ones, omitting one that you already know of, but...
out of character, know of, yes.
Yes. And then there's the stories for Magnus in there as well.
Yeah.
All his adventures. So.
I lean over to Bilge and I just say, it's good to let the kids play sometimes.
Kids.
Let them be.
Fuck. The playing gets a little more than playing.
You feel a slap on your leg, Village for Vent? Stop it! No.
It's from Ben.
No implications. What? No implications, mister.
Oh, can I, like, turn around in my
Ben is
seat
over
and start,
there.
like, peeking through the little space between the headrest and the seat and watch?
Oh my god.
She's gotta get the newspaper, buddy.
I got your back, Captain. I'll make sure he doesn't make no moves.
Oh my god. Wow.
You now, listen here. 11 says that Xian is good boy.
This is the most dysfunctional group, I swear to Christ.
This is great.
I'm also gonna say that Alice is actually not with Alexandria. She's just hanging out with Tulius.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Does she have the knife?
Yes.
Oh my god.
The important knife.
I would find it hilarious if it was a tactical knife, too.
Swiss
So,
Army knife.
none of you guys are sinning, right?
None of us are what?
There's no sin going
No.
on?
No.
No sinning?
Kane's like,
No
no,
sinning?
I'm just here. No sinning here.
I'm just. So, yeah. Is sinning a sin? If in
Just
that
having-
case, put me on the cross, Papa.
I'm gonna smack him.
Oh.
Anyway. Sorry.
That was the weirdest line I made Jack say.
Put me on the cross.
I'm so done.
Okay. Okay then.
Shane, put us
What?
in Japan now. That was,
She's completely oblivious to everybody else except for Alexandria, so
that's
he's
not
like,
even-
you guys do shit.
Unless anyone
Yeah,
else is doing anything, well, it's time for sake of brevity, we'll go
I'm
ahead.
probably just talking to my boy, my little boy Jen here. Like, how's it going? How's his life? Shit
Quite
like that.
quite okay, Sensei. You've never been to Japan before, right?
Nope.
Okay, so.
But you have, right?
Oh yeah, like I said, I have family there, but
Oh, cool.
yeah.
You didn't happen to speak the language, do ya?
No, I do. I'm a slightly
Yo
rusty.
no comprende the Japanesos.
What?
Yo no comprende the Japanesos.
The Japanese
He puts a hand on your shoulder. He says, "Sensei,
Yeah.
with all due respect, don't do that again."
Okay.
No, I do understand it. I'm a little rusty, but I will essentially be the translator, especially
Oh,
since
good.
we're going to have to go to rural Japan at one point in order to get to the mountainside. Yeah.
Japan has a bit of everything. Like mountains, trees.
Well, yeah. I mean, in the city they're more prone to speaking English, but out in the rural place, oh God, no.
Oh.
Alright.
So what's the deal with this sushi? I don't they cook it.
It's just.
Someone say sushi.
I believe he said sushi.
Sushi? What?
No,
The proper term is sushi, not sushi.
well, I mean, it's just that's just how it is. It's just, you know, it's a delicacy. It's really good if you haven't tried it. I mean, are you a fan of seafood at all?
I never eat much of it. I'm just pretty much the old-fashioned American burger eater.
Oh well, I can understand that. Burgers are pretty good. They're pretty tasty.
Which is ironic because remember burgers being from I think.
Yeah, exactly.
I really want to think about it. What the hell is American?
It's got a mix of everything, I'd say.
Kind of technically stole this country from the Indians.
Yeah, that part, that overlooked part.
Americans are assholes.
I remember hearing a lot of people back in Japan who like to say that, you know, Americans are nice and all, but they're really loud. So,
I'm pretty sure we're not bad.
he kind of looks over, he's just like,
Looks around, looks at Morris, looks at Bilge, looks at Alexander.
Hey!
American on
Heretics!
oh my god. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay. But yeah, he looks back to you. Jack says, you know, Thomas did have a really good point, though. We really should you know, do what we need to do, and then get on out, because, you know, beyond the veil in many places can be really frightening, but Japan has some pretty interesting things, essentially.
I'm sure, alright? I think we had enough experience with the paranormal.
Yeah, but, you know, remember, Thomas was a seeker, and now his arm is no good because of something like that, so anything can happen.
Did the people in Japan take it from him?
No, they didn't. His arm got corrupted by something. He didn't say exactly what, but it doesn't work the way he wants it to.
Corrupted?
Yeah.
They chopped it up in pieces and served it as sushi!
Kane just like holds his hand up to his head. He says, "No, it's not what happened. Something corrupted his arm, and now it's like not wanting to work to the way
Alexander.
it doesn't work the way
What?
he wants it to. Essentially, it has a mind of its own. That's why it's in that weird cast thing.
Wait, you mean that's a cast?
Yeah, that metal
That
case.
was a
That
complete
metal.
robotic case. I
Yeah.
thought that was a robotic arm.
No,
I
it's
don't
a
know,
completely.
Alexander.
It's a nullifying.
Ow!
It's a nullifying, a small nullifying field. Anything that is magic encased in that thing will not work, so his arm doesn't work at all.
The heck? The arm got possessed by a demon?
Kinda, if you want to think of it that way. He did mention to me one time it, like, tried to kill him, so
Yes.
that was fun.
I throw the ASMR book at Alexander.
Like, literally throw it?
Yes.
Wow.
Alexander, are you aware enough to try to deftly dodge this thing, or are you getting hit by a book?
Sure, I'll take the book.
Okay. Take the book to the face. Yeah, so you get hit by this book that your
Roll for
sister
damage.
just threw at you for seemingly no reason.
Ow.
Roll for damage.
That's 2 points of learned damage.
Wow.
Okay. So you just
Your turn to read a book. I'm done reading.
Let me see. Let's refresh ourselves. So I take. So Jen, remind me. What was the clue in the scroll that we're looking for?
Thomas gave us some coordinates to go to. It was it was talking about some place somewhere in the mountainside. I think specifically around the forest, if I'm looking at the map correctly. Since he's looking on his phone.
Oh, wonderful. We can go for a hike.
Yeah, we're gonna go to rural Japan, so you just leave the talking to me on that point if we need directions or anything. As, I can...
Alrighty, you're our Rosetta Stone.
Yeah.
I'll fuck it up.
I suppose.
And whatever you do, if you think something doesn't need to be translated to the locals, probably shouldn't be translated to the locals.
Yeah,
you know, if you catch my drift.
Oh yeah, no, I completely understand. Yeah, trust me. Alright, so is everybody else just sort of just hanging around in the flight for right now? Just kind of doing their own thing?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Alright.
So, like,
Right,
if
for
we're
music at
supposed
the
to be,
moment.
like, in and out, like, what should our disguise look like? Should we all look like brothers and sisters?
I imagine you guys are just looking like your normal human selves.
Yeah, Bilge, I think it's alright if we just go as ourselves. I mean,
Who's gonna recognize
Really?
us in Japan?
Yeah.
more so less green as far as you're concerned, and myself less red, but how we normally looked.
Hey, but isn't Japan the cosplay center of the world?
Yes!
You know that's
Oh, yes, that's a
Yes!
no.
Oh my god!
You know,
As
what's
I,
wrong
for
with
every
that?
yes I say, I get closer to his face.
I mean, I guess
Okay.
there's nothing wrong with letting it all hang out. Sure, why not?
Cool. What's cosplay?
Wait, so, like, if regular people see us as, like, how we were as humans, what if I disguise myself as Bilge the orc? Then they'll see me as the orc. Using my brain.
Why do you want to see him as an orc?
I thought we were trying to
Or
look
out
like
of
our
character
regular
and
selves.
only.
they might actually mistake you for a demon there, Bilge.
Maybe I could finally wear that Lolita outfit. I mean, what?
I'm
She
sorry.
just walks away.
That's well then.
I'm sure glad we're going on vacation, guys.
Yeah, it's kind of like a miniature vacation. I mean, for you guys, for Jack over here though, you got business.
Oh wait, so like,
Business
is it gonna?
vacation.
Well, yeah. What was the reason for the sudden trip, anyways? I never understood.
Oh.
Why are we heading all the way out here?
What treasure? And into the mountains. And taking a hike. That'll sound good to you.
Treasure hunting?
Kane says, a little more in depth than that. They found something that has great importance to the Way of Shadow monastic tradition somewhere in Japan, so it's kind of important.
Oh, you know, I actually just got this fancy little watch that helps me find treasures.
When did you get that?
It just kind of like goes numb-brained. I just found it.
Oh, okay. Didn't we take something? Nah.
Yeah, that's
Why weren't we told this was a mission before we left?
Well, yeah, I brought a vent and everything. I thought we were gonna
Kane
have
says
fun.
I did. I sent it over. I said, Jack and
Didn't say it was a mission.
It's not a mission for you guys. It's a mission for those two.
Oh.
Alright.
You are welcome to join in on their little expedition if you want, but
we can have a day off while everybody else goes and works.
yeah, it's kind of a it's not really work.
It's time
Voluntary work.
Yeah.
Voluntary work.
It's voluntary.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I should wreak havoc in temples.
No.
Alright, just not a temple of
Alexander?
On second thought, Alex,
Alexander?
it's not voluntary. You're coming.
Alexander, if you do that, I'm personally gonna kill you.
Can you?
Yeah.
He has a chainsaw on him at all times. You really want to axe that?
I mean, if I can survive a bilge hammer, I think I could take it.
I don't think he survived.
Oh.
I pat his shoulder.
I take off my shirt. Lay it on me, man.
Back away. Back away.
No, there's no
kick shaming you.
Wait.
I'm gonna back away and cover my eyes. I didn't ask for this.
Wait.
Damn boy.
I wasn't gonna fight here. Who the hell would have a sword fight on a plane?
Oh.
My brother.
Ben looks over. Is like, is he okay? Is there something wrong with him? Like,
Everything is wrong with him.
why did he take his shirt off? That's weird.
I think he's mentally disabled.
Wow.
He just has
if I had
He
a
has to
shirt
be
to rip off, I would
stripping.
do.
I think his mental disease is being a jackass.
There you go.
Well, you're not wrong.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Hey, why do you come with me and I teach you a few things?
Oh.
Don't trust him.
Hey, now I can personally vouch that he has improved. I do more sci-fi on the.
I'm not gonna hurt anybody. Jesus.
Yeah, no.
Why don't you people fucking believe me?
He's not gonna hurt anybody.
We'll believe the angel.
Right.
Finally.
Man, this hurt.
Okay, let's do it.
No, this hurt.
Okay, so I guess
In my jacket, there are 10 pockets. Each pocket contains a book of Bahamut.
Yeah.
Are they all the same book, or is just different volumes?
Different volumes.
Oh my god.
And
Alright, my
the other
favorite was
side-
number 4.
Scary.
The other 5 are OC.
Oh my god.
Fan fiction. Shut the hell up.
That's scary. Just saying.
His devotion is something to behold.
Uh-huh.
That's
Damn
like my
straight.
dagger collection I keep in my coat.
Oh my god.
I open my coat.
Jesus Christ.
There's like 10 in there from what I can see from over here.
How about
Oh,
we
no.
go to the back
There's more.
and talk about collecting stupid objects?
I'd love
Putting
that.
them in our jacket.
Yeah. Oh my
With a nice cup of
Yeah.
tea.
Isn't that basically our job? Just add dangerously stupid to the description.
Wait. You know what, Jack? I never thought of it like that. But you're right. You're right.
Perfect. Okay.
We're like magic trash men.
Magic
The chat
trash.
just
man.
radioactive.
And lizards.
I'm pretty sure lizards have genders.
Huh? Like, I'm half
What?
paying attention to all of you, and I'm half not.
What?
I was trying to be inclusive and include everybody.
Is lizard
You
a
know.
separate gender?
Lizards have different genders.
Yeah, what are you... No, what are
Well,
you talking
but
about?
lizards, they're
See?
different.
You never specified your gender.
Is it,
Mm.
is it
No,
obvious?
no.
You just
Allow
give
me to
guys
check.
Look.
Oh my god.
Look like you come anywhere near
Okay,
me.
okay.
You.
Okay. I'm going to the back.
At
Getting a
this
little
point,
weird
I'm
here.
just gone.
See you later.
I'm sitting down in my lawnmower.
Jin just like sort of leans over and says, "Jack, you've got some very interesting friends."
Why would you ask a dragonborn that? Why?
So are you a boy or a girl?
I'm a guy.
Kane from the
Shut up,
back.
Professor Oak.
Damn it! You fucking beat me to it. He's gonna say, "Okay, Professor Oak, calm down." Pretty sure it's a man.
Oh, you guys are so lucky we're on a plane.
So, after a little bit, and by a little bit I mean quite several few hours later, you guys...
That's not a little bit.
Exactly. You guys managed to finally land in the land of the rising sun. And all of you feel probably pretty sore after sitting for so long, so it's nice to be able to get up finally and just stretch out.
I don't walk down the little stairs that come out, I jump out.
Well, you guys are in a private hangar, so it's okay. That's a... Wait. That's a really long ways down. Bilge, roll me an acrobatics check.
Oh,
See if you
dear.
fall
On your face.
on your face or on your feet. One of the two.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, no, I'll use this one because it's the same color as me skin.
I want to see this.
Oh!
I'm watching this
thankfully
intently.
it's not a natural one.
Would you
But
roll?
it's a 2.
2.
You fell on his face.
Acrobatics, so it's 6. Okay, so Bilge, instead of coming down the stairs like a normal person, you decide to jump the entire flight, and you think you have it. And as soon as you land, boom, just hit the floor, just smack, and all of you guys can hear it.
Wasted.
Oh. Good interest, Bilge.
Nice job.
Wait for the stairs, guys.
Ben comes walking down. It's like, wow, that was pretty interesting, dude.
I didn't think it was that far of a fall. Oh, my back.
Bills, that's like a story and a half. That's like 15 feet drop, mister.
Holy shit!
Bill, are you
Holy shit.
I mean,
Are you
I'm like,
dying?
Are any of you guys surprised?
You deserve
We
it.
Do you
need
need
to
healing?
Real?
Well, if he needs healing, I got him. And besides,
Okay.
just throw the book at him.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
would have
kinda
jumped and land on him, but 15-story high is a little too much.
It's like 15 feet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nothing. I'm gonna jump in.
You're gonna jump him?
I'm gonna jump on it.
Alright, acrobatics check.
Oh no, it's a dog pile.
Oh no.
oh no.
Oh no, I forgot I have no strength.
That's a dexterity thing. Not a
Oh wait, never mind. Oh. Well,
Yeah,
still,
but
Highly
that's an 11.
11 plus.
Oh no, that's 11 total.
Just 11 total.
Hmm.
I'm gonna make a separate roll to see if you beef it, cause that's cutting it really, really close.
I'm cutting, bitch!
No, don't land on me!
Oh my god, Alexander!
You land on top of Bilge in like a dog pile formation. You do not stick the landing either.
Oh.
Oh my god. Then like jumps back a bit as you fly past her down the stairs and is just dumbstruck from your landing on top of him.
We get to Japan and already we need to take a hospital trip.
I just pat his
I
head.
walk down
Don't
the
worry,
stairs.
I'll catch you, buddy.
It doesn't quite sound right. I need to get it right. Hang on.
It sounds familiar. But yeah, so
I'm
you
working
guys
on some music here. Sorry.
So if
What are
anybody
you
else
guys
wants
doing
to,
down there?
A lot of things.
Kane just says to Tulius, don't worry about it. They're excited, I think.
They jumped off the stairs.
Yeah.
Uh,
And didn't
Yeah, that
stick the
sounds about
landing
right.
either, guys. Come on.
yeah.
You're not gonna be Olympic gymnasts at this point. We gotta try
Apparently
harder.
not. I have
Well,
want to try too, but you know I'm gonna be the smart one.
Konnichiwa, Japan. We bring you are broken.
We bring
Yeah,
you our
I'm good.
broken. So.
Teriyaki, Suzuki, Katana.
Oh, that sounded fancy. What you just said.
Sensei, don't
I love Japan.
don't mind it. That's really what was I say? No bueno.
They're not actually Spanish, you know.
I don't know. I learned a little bit of Spanish. Not much. Muy pequeño.
They don't actually really speak it at all. The Spanish was a lie.
I heard everybody.
I'm
Everyone
sorry,
was,
Alexander. The Spanish was a lie.
yeah, everybody was talking about that. They said that you spoke Spanish, and I thought, wow, I didn't know he was a Spaniard.
Oh no. No, I'm American. I speak the English.
Poor
Or
Jack.
some people will actually call it Americanese. But we don't talk about those people.
Yeah, sure. Let's not. So, as you guys are going down, you are now arrived into wonderful Japan, specifically around, let's say Tokyo. So you guys found a, not found, but rather went to a sort of a private hangar nearby there. So it takes a little bit, but you guys are now into the city. So this is the point where I'd say a lot of you guys are now able to do your own thing, except for Jack and Jin. They will be doing their thing. Kane's coming along with them as well too. So you guys are free to do what you want in this place. Just go ahead and say so.
Don't cause trouble.
Yeah, just, you know. As everybody else who was sane enough saying, please don't cause any problems.
I'm
Jack.
sane enough to. I'm quite sane
Jack.
enough. I'm just minding.
I raise a finger, but then put it down.
Jack.
No, child.
Old man.
What?
If you need help, call Life Alert. I won't help you.
All right. Life alert.
Just have your phone handy, and if you need to call someone, You have me on speed dial.
Life for real, where's the bathroom?
Oh my god.
It should be around here somewhere. Sensei, we'll
Oh.
take a look around.
Fantastic. A
So.
moment later, guys, they don't have toilets. No, I kid. I'm pretty sure they have toilets.
I
Of
just
course
followed my
they
dog
would.
out.
They have futuristic ones too. It's pretty amazing.
It's like,
And
is it,
who
is
has-
it help? The toilet is trying to kill me. It's trying to use his water powers.
What is
Ooh,
that?
squeaky toy.
What
Is this
the
going to be
hell?
another roll to piss scenario?
Oh no, not again.
Again.
No.
What?
That's
Oh no, no.
yeah.
What'd you say?
Everyone knows that.
Roll to piss. Does anybody remember that?
I remember that.
Oh.
That was in the Killing Floor campaign, wasn't it?
Yes,
was.
it was the Killing Floor one. Specifically, session 2.
Yes.
Andreas pissed on a dead body. And
I
you know
just
what?
swallowed
It was
my
actually
coffee
kind of, and honestly, it was pretty justified too. It
Yeah.
was pretty
The
justified.
guy was an asshole. He
Yeah,
deserved
he was
it.
an asshole.
Mhm.
Well, he was a little insane, but you know. Anyways, that
Sorry,
was then.
sorry, back.
Oh, welcome back. That was then. This
Okay.
is now. So, you guys are now within the sprawling city of Tokyo. There are lots of neon lights, signs
That's
all
very
over the place.
distracting.
Lots of things you can't read, but you know,
Bro,
it's
I don't
all.
know
But I can't read anyway.
that looks cool.
Yeah, Bilge can't read anything anyways. But it looks
Looks
more,
like
it
a
looks
lot
more
of
like
the
it looks like kind of like pretty pictures to you, Bilge. It's kind of like looking at
Looks like pretty pictures to everyone that doesn't speak Japan.
yeah.
No, I'm liking it out here. This is my type of reading.
Bilge, as you're walking through the crowd of people, people are just looking up at you and are amazed how tall you are.
And everyone's like your size out here.
They're not that short.
When you're this high up, everything looks short like that.
Yeah, but like, okay, I can't argue that.
Just pretend you're two shorter people, you know, one on top of the other.
I kind of
That's
like
funny.
scrunch down a little while I'm walking.
Looking pretty awkward, I imagine.
I got on his back.
Oh,
Hey,
guys,
Oh,
before you guys get a little crazy, I'm gonna go
Holy crap.
hang out. I'm gonna go
This
hang out with
vending machine
Japanese
has
chicks
fresh
and beat
underwear.
up Yakuza.
Guys, this vending machine has fresh underwear. Holy
no,
shit.
don't do that, Sensei, please. Don't do that.
Oh wait, what's a
God.
This one has
yakuza?
vegetables. This one has like, I don't know what those are, but they look like drinks.
Those are drinks.
What the heck?
Yeah, there's a vending machine for just about anything here.
Will they vend out cats?
Technology has not advanced that far.
What?
Character. If they did, it would be Japan to do it first.
Probably.
True that.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
A vending machine in Japan that dispenses cats.
Where is it?
It's not here. It's not here. As you guys are looking around towards the crowd, some of you are kind of like focusing your vision on some people, and you notice that a lot of different people here aren't as human as they look. So it's kind of like being where you were before, where it takes a little bit of focusing, but you actually notice that some people are different races around here.
Huh.
But they don't know that because they aren't part of the Veil. But you guys are. You can see it.
that's
See what?
interesting.
You can see that people are different races as they are walking across the street.
Oh, I guess everywhere it's a little bit strange, huh?
Yeah, the Veil has some very interesting effects on those who have experienced it.
How am I gonna? What if I say hello to a dragonborn and like, hey, lizard, and he just in public, and I just embarrass myself? Ugh.
Yeah, don't do that.
Wow.
You're making me feel bad.
You're just gonna say that to a lady? You're just gonna call her scaly?
Yeah, that's kind of
You
rude.
never know. You never know. Some might take
Hey.
it as a compliment.
I'm not
Just so
really
you
the
guys-
social mastermind.
Just so you guys know,
Is that
I'm gonna go.
hotel?
I'm gonna go branch off. I'm gonna go branch off. Look for Japanese chicks and beat up Yakuza.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Well,
Okay.
as far as you do, you just don't
If
access
you
to
need
pay
any
out.
help, Morris, just give us one of us a
And
call.
Kane says if you see a guy, is he really big dude named Kiryu Kazuma, don't get into a fight with him. You're going to lose that one.
Kuyu Kumaru.
Oh
Got it.
no.
Did you say lose? That sounds like a bet. I'm coming.
Alright.
So,
What are we talking
I
about?
need to watch out for Mitsubishi Honda.
Sure.
I
Sure, why not?
and I walk
Oh.
away in a different direction.
No, wait up! I go running after Moors with Alexander still on my back.
Oh god.
Okay.
Alexander, be careful.
Wait,
Bye!
Have
Wait,
fun.
don't follow
get into
me.
too much trouble.
follow
Whoa,
me.
why?
Shut up!
Guys, don't follow me. I'm gonna go beat up Yakuza. Don't
They're
follow
gonna follow
me.
you anyway.
Yeah,
Beating
that sounds
Yakuza
like
is like a hobby.
Alright, Jen, I think that group
sounds
is
like
now
a fight,
minding
though,
Renault's
like,
business, so I guess we
what
should
if-
move along.
Yeah, that and that's kind of frightening, actually, to think that. Okay.
No, or if Mo's ends up in jail, we just, well, I don't think we actually come back. He put himself in that hole.
Kane walks
I
over.
could probably find myself a nice karaoke bar to go enjoy my time at.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Actually, Jen,
Yeah.
this is where all the shadows of the monk originate, right?
Yeah.
They wouldn't have places that sell specific gear for them, would you say?
They could, but we'd have to like really look into some shops that may have some more contraband things, because there's a lot here that you can't buy normally.
Oh, you mean they don't have them throwing stars things?
Not normally. You'd have to look into, because like some shops are a front here, so instead of like selling soup or something, they actually sell swords.
Oh. Well, I guess if we ever find one along the way, I'd take a look.
Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye out.
All right. So how do we get the mountains from city to?
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to take a cab.
A cab, huh?
Yes.
I guess the cab is universal, it seems.
Yeah, money speaks. So yeah. I got it covered. Don't worry about it. So. All right. So Jack, Jin, and Kane are gonna do their thing. Ven is just sort of with Alexandria and Tulius at the moment. And she's like, "Well, I guess I lost the big guy.
Oh no! Are they leaving?
Well, they're Jack, Kane, and Jin are going to. Yes.
Is Ven leaving?
Ven's just wondering what to do.
Oh, I put Alexander down. I smelled something real tasty. You want to go investigate, Ven?
Yeah, you know what? That sounds fine. So,
Hey, and I pick her up, put her on my shoulders, and go
you
walking
do
off.
so with very little issue, because of how small
And
she
then
is.
I'm left there alone, just wondering what to do.
Well, yeah, you have Tulius still there. I don't think you guys have moved yet, so.
Great.
Yeah, it's just you two and Xian too, so.
And Alexander.
Well, Alexander is with you and more.
Oh no, I put him down to put Ven up there.
Oh, okay, so. Alex, you're now back with everybody else. Are you gonna go follow back with Bilge or nah?
So who's coming with Grandpa?
Like
Who
I
wants
said,
to go treasure hunting? Maybe.
Kane is.
Something hunting. Okay.
So,
All right, kids. Anyone wants to stay in the city? Because I'm going to the mountains. I like to do my business quick.
You know what? I think I will join on that expedition just because I would rather not be stuck in a very busy city.
Excellent. Like, my,
You
like,
claustrophobic.
like, give him a good slap in the back. We're going hiking, boy.
To answer your question, Alexandria, no, I'm not claustrophobic. It's just there's not enough space. It's too cramped in this city.
Does
Claustrophobic.
claustrophobic it means the same thing?
To be fair, Tulius, if you don't mind me speaking as Jin's talking to you, he says, Tokyo's a pretty intimidating city for first-timers. There's a lot going on here, so I don't blame you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Well, I lost my brother, so I might as well come along.
Okay. So, Moors, Alexander, and Bilge, and Ben are
Also-
going to do their thing. And the
Also,
other
you
half...
guys went on a treasure hunt without me last time, so...
Yeah, why not join in? So, okay. Let's see. Who shall we... You know what, we'll figure out what the main group here is doing. Group A, and then we'll go back to Group B a little later. So, Group A. So, Jin takes a moment to get down a cab for all of you. Hold on. Is Xian coming along with this as well, too? Is he doing his own thing? I forgot to mention that. Xian.
I think she's having a coughing fit.
Yeah, I said a coughing fit. But... Okay. I'll say that he'll be going with Group A. So, Jin manages to wave down a cab, and you guys get in. And
But you don't mind, but I'm gonna take a little BRB.
Wait, what's that?
A little BRB for a moment.
Oh, okay.
So you can guys just RP some goofing around, and we just pretend that we're on the car.
Yeah, you
Go
guys
on.
are from the plane now to a car. So,
Okay.
Jin manages to speak to the cab driver in Japanese and tells him where they need to head off to. And now all of you are now in a cab together. So, what's everyone feeling at the moment?
I immediately take out my phone and start texting Alexander.
Okay.
Where the heck are you? Are you okay?
It was like 5 minutes ago.
Worried sister. Totally not worried.
What? Wait, what?
I'm texting you if you're okay.
Yeah, Alexandria.
Oh. Whatever.
Whatever.
I hate you.
Wow. That is some good sibling love right there. I dropped my die now. Oh, well.
I can feel the love.
By the way, I just opened up my dice bag and found one of Rose's dice in here.
You found who?
One of Rose's dice in my dice bag.
What?
So that's where my other dice went.
He stole it from you.
Oh, I found two, yo. Oh my, Rose, I'm stealing all your dice.
Wow.
As always.
As always. Nice. Okay. So, we'll go ahead until Jack gets back. The Group A is now on the road.
I was
What was that? I'm sorry?
I was actually going to ask about what mission Jack was talking
okay.
about.
Well, he's not here at the moment, but Kane and Jin can answer that for you. So.
I need details, man.
Alright, so.
And back.
Oh, okay,
Where's the
there he is. So, Alexandria just asked you and everybody else in the cab at the moment about what this mission is about.
Well, we're just following the clues given to us by the scroll. It's an unusual one. See?
Yeah, you take it out.
You think we could open most of it, but it's stuck like this for some reason.
Yeah,
So,
and Jin pipes up and says, yeah, and I couldn't even get the thing open in the first place.
And you guys somehow managed to?
I think I brute forced it somehow.
Oh.
Maybe.
Kane says, it's probably something magic-based, I'm sure.
Oh.
get something completely. It's probably sealed by some sort of magic until Jack did something. What that is, I don't know. But
Maybe he just liked me.
at this point, I would not be surprised if that was the case.
World is strange.
World is strange. It really is. Even the mundane is strange.
I was gonna ask if I could take a look at it, but seeing how it's not gonna, probably
Well-
not gonna open up for me.
Well, it's open to a point at the moment, so you can read it. It's just you won't understand any of it. But it looks interesting. It looks like a mixture between Japanese and something else. As you scroll.
Japanese?
Yeah.
Oh God.
You take a look at
Otaku mode.
it.
Umaru mode.
Oh God.
So yeah, you take a look at it, and it's very interesting because it looks like Japanese, but it also looks really cryptic, like it's something else entirely. You can't really read it, and Jin says, "Yeah, it's hard to understand because I can read some of it, but it's like." It's almost like looking at English, and then it starts to look really weird. Like a S starts to turn into like a weird abstract shape. Thomas said it was something to do with a sort of code. It's meant to conceal something.
Huh.
And from what we can tell, what it says here is that it's leading to a place somewhere out in the forest/mountains.
And that's where we're heading right now?
Yes.
Huh. Yeah, this is more interesting than shopping around for anime and crap.
Considering that we're probably going to be experiencing the Veil in Japan, yeah, probably. But I don't know,
Yes,
like
dude.
that stuff is still pretty cool though.
Yeah. Who knows? We may have discovered some sort of ancient secret. That maybe not to sound a little greedy, but maybe I can use.
Well, as
Possibly.
long as I can help in some way, then I'm here, so...
You're
Yeah.
already brother than your brother. To be honest, he can't. I mean, he did
Yeah, he's a
okay.
special case. He's a special case.
What?
You should have.
Ugh.
You should have seen his
Swear to God,
acting.
I feel like someone's talking shit about me.
You should have seen his acting. It was just, ooh. You know, I've been sat down to watch some soap operas, but he takes the cake.
Oh no, he watched a lot of soap opera.
That explains so much.
Kane says, "Do they happen to be Spanish? Because I heard that they was talking Spanish over the this far speech stone, and I wasn't sure what to think about that.
Bingo.
Ah, that explains everything then. So, let's move the scene over real quick to my hostages. We'll move over the scene to the Group B. You guys are, I imagine, walking down the street in Tokyo. You guys are kind of doing your own thing. Ven is on your shoulders, Bilge. Alexander, you're following behind, and Moors is in the front, I imagine, going somewhere.
Yeah, I'm following Morris. I want to find Yakuza.
You want to find Yakuza?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm here for Japanese chicks and Yakuza.
Yeah.
Well, there's all sorts of things like that here. So.
Well,
Depends on what you're looking for
I
first.
hope so.
What are you trying to look for first?
Japanese chicks. Fuck yeah.
Wait, what's that?
Get some ladies.
Okay.
He's gonna spin the ladies for the Lord.
Okay,
Wow.
sure. Roll me a perception check.
This is interesting. Just become Jack goes find shit to Morris get laid.
this?
16.
16? Okay, yeah, around this area that you're in, you can see that there are a lot of Japanese women here. A lot. How do you approach this? Some of them are strolling by, some of them are sitting down looking at their phones. How do you do?
I'm gonna go up to one sitting down on a bench,
Okay.
and I'm going to say, with a certain charm to my face, Hayabusa Samurai.
What?
Oh, dear.
I hope you act.
Oh my god.
Excuse me, is he saying he's gonna just stand and talk like a samurai?
No! He's literally saying...
The fuck you saying?
He literally said...
I said Hayabusa Samurai.
Oh my god, okay. She just looks at you like... as if you have three heads, like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I looked at my cat and she looked back and we just both knew that Morris is fucked.
Then looks over and, like, whispers out, like, wow, he's got no game.
I don't know about that.
Just look at the way she's looking at him, like, as if it was... I mean, that is casual racism, right?
Wait, what was that?
Nada, you're doing good.
No,
You
what did
liar.
you say?
As you turn back around to look at Ven, you look back and that woman is gone.
Holy shit!
Oh.
Some foreigner is coming up to her saying, "This is not fucking bullshit. She's fucking gone."
You did it, man. You successfully scared a woman off.
I think
Or you bored her to death.
I think he was
Well,
doing
you know,
okay.
I was told lead with asking for their name.
Hey Shano,
Yes.
put this when this part comes up.
Wait, what's that? You tried. Hey, at least Morris gets a gold
Now-
star for trying.
Now I'm depressed.
Oh,
Aw.
buddy. You know what? Let's.
Is there a bar around?
There you go.
Oh yeah, let's get drunk and then go try all this weird food. Some of them have like eyes, so like your pasta's looking back up at you.
Yeah, that's fucking me.
The cat.
Holy
Fucking
shit.
me. There's this picture of a gold star with E-Man in it. It says, "Oh my God, do I try?"
Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
Is there a bar within the area?
yeah, there's okay, for anyone
Hashtag Sad boy hours.
for those who can't see it, Jack is sending a bunch of
No way, Jack!
so Jack sent the crying cat meme saying this is what Morris looks like right now.
That's another one, and that's also Mars.
Okay, for anyone who is looking for a bar that's in Group B, you may roll perception to find. Ven is going to look too, but I'm
That'll
going.
go well for me.
I'm going to look through roll 20 to do this.
I rolled a natural one.
Oh shit!
Oh my god! You're so depressed!
He literally doesn't know what went wrong.
He's looking down at the ground the whole time, that's why.
My Japanese was flawless. Glorious Nippon Steel.
I got an 18.
Teriyaki.
Weird.
That Ben's like, wow, Morris really doesn't know. Okay, that's sad. Actually, I feel bad now. I'll pay.
He's a sad cat.
Don't worry, I'll pay for his food. Don't worry about it. And
I can pay for my own goddamn food.
I'm going to need more
Wow.
sad cat meme.
Wow, touchy. Ben actually rolled a nat 20
I'm
on.
depressed, not poor.
It was a gesture of goodwill. Ben actually
I know.
rolled a nat 20 on finding a bar. So
That's
Wow.
right.
yeah, so she's like scanning around. It's like, oh, that one right over there. And she points over to one where it looks, it's kind of campy looking, but you see that it has some people inside. It's somewhat crowded.
What does it say?
I don't know.
I don't know, but the shadier it looks, the harder the liquor.
Well, it's not that shady
see.
looking.
It says
I wouldn't try too hard now.
Final Fantasy.
What?
I'm pretty sure that's not what it says, but okay.
How can you be so sure? It's just sticks and squares
Sticks and squares.
and
Sticks
a weird
and
squiggly line.
We're so bad.
I don't know.
We're so fucking bad. Okay, so
I'm trying to look cool.
what was it? Ben places his hands on your head and points your head towards the direction towards the bar bill. Says, "Go get him, boy." Right that way.
Oh no.
Oh hey, look, a bar. Guess we tons of chicks in there.
Shane,
And Yakuza.
Shane,
What?
yeah, don't die laughing.
Oh my god.
But
I don't
Same.
know.
Oh
my god.
Wait, I need. Oh my god.
That is Morgana.
Hey,
She looks really
I
offended.
go to the bar.
Okay.
What do I
I've never
see?
seen a van cry before.
Okay, so at the bar you see it's a it's your standard kind of like bar that you normally see within the States, but everything here is of Japanese origin, of course.
Mhm.
So it's pretty standard. It's very cozy. Not a lot of people are inside. It's got bar stools up at the front. And there's some people nearby. Is there anything you're like specifically looking for, or?
Where the chicks at? And the Yakuza.
Man, you
What
chose
if-
a bad one.
What if we just like call out to everyone like Yakuza and see who
No,
looks?
stop!
Oh.
No,
God.
no,
Yes. Yes.
no!
Yeah, you know what I mean.
That is a good way to get shot or stabbed, or probably both.
I've taken both of them and I'm still working.
Is that not the
Exactly.
point?
That's why we'll have him do it.
Oh.
Why did I agree to go with you guys again?
Oh
I
no,
don't
this
know.
is
I
fun.
wanted
This
to
is
go
fun.
alone. I want to go alone.
But alone's not all that
Oh.
fun.
What you mean it's not fun? You just said we're getting shot and stabbed. Let's get down.
Well, he says he wants to go alone.
Yakuza!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The people
See who
inside,
looks.
the people who just look at you, but they look at you with like this contempt, like fucking Americans, really. These foreigners.
All right, I start pointing out all of the people who look at me like that. All right, there's one. There's another. There's another.
No,
Let's
those
go,
are-
Morse.
Those are normal people. Do you not
How can
see
you be
it?
so sure?
They all
Look
look.
at what they're wearing. Look at what they're wearing. That's not fancy enough.
I don't know what Yakuza look like.
Look fancy.
My understanding of it, and it's very little, mind you, but they like wearing sometimes wearing some pretty gaudy looking suits.
Exactly. The dumber the suit, the higher the Yakuza rank.
That is the dumbest piece of logic I ever heard. What the fuck?
This is Japan. Anything goes.
Yeah, essentially. I mean, if we want to use...
Except for clown suits. Except for clown suits. Those are clowns, not Yakuza.
Yeah, those are clowns.
A clown's a clown. They can't just hide their existence.
Okay.
I can't.
Same.
I can't.
Oh, I just had the best idea.
Oh no.
Well, aside from that, I'm gonna go to the bartender and say, "How do sake?"
So
How
bad.
to
He
suck
like,
it.
gives you like, it, like looks at you and just eyebrow raised, like, really?
I said hard sake. How do sake?
And he just looks at you and says, you can say it normally, you know.
Oh,
Oh! 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 Oh!
But sure, I can.
Hard alcohol. Hard alcohol.
Of course, sir. And he gets it ready for you. And it's just like... Ben just looks at us like, yeah, that's... Didn't you not hear what Jen said? They normally speak English here in the cities. They...
I don't pay attention to what he says.
I'm not surprised.
Wait,
I don't
wait.
drink, but I'm gonna go over to the counter. Make it 2.
He nods and pours you a small glass of it.
Make that 5. 4?
I'd move in towards the bartender,
No,
Like-
3.
Okay.
looking all shady like.
Uh-huh.
Hey man,
Yes, sir.
where the Yakuza at?
you're such an idiot.
fucking no.
People don't last long who say things like that.
Where the Yakuza at?
Not here.
Where?
I can see that.
Oh boy.
I mean, if I spend more money here, will you tell me?
You're gonna bribe the
Just
man.
sighs and he says, "Sure, of course."
He takes the money and runs.
It's like you don't even want my money. I'm willing to pay for information.
Ben says, "I think you're annoying him. The poor man has to deal with enough."
Fine,
Right.
whatever. Fuck you.
Wow.
Crew that I did not want to have. We're getting fucked up.
Let's go. Oh.
Aw, yeah.
All right.
What?
But
Then
No
even
hurting
drink.
people. No hurting people.
yeah, exactly. Let's not cause a bar fight, guys.
Aw, I put away my cards.
Especially those we
You
can't.
can gamble. You can gamble while I'm not looking.
Oh my god.
While I'm not looking. Gambling is a sin.
Boy.
I may be
And then
fucked
he
up
bets
enough.
the jet. Loses it.
Alright, what if instead of a bar fight, we go and look for a fight with that big old guy that they were talking about before?
Oh no.
You mean the fiction?
Yep.
You mean the fictional character that Kane was talking about?
Yeah, sushi sashimi. Yeah, him.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Bills, that was a joke that Kane made.
Yes.
Well, I was looking for a good ass fight. What?
Bill,
It was a character from a video
we
game.
need to go beat up some Yakuza. Get fucked up a little. Yakuza are not cool people.
Oh my god, you guys.
Right, but we can't find it.
They'll find you.
Oh my god.
How are they any different from American gangs?
Mm.
Well, you have... Okay, word mafia does not sound that cool. Yakuza. The bazooka. That sounds pretty cool. I had
You
a
know,
skip.
you're right.
I got white girl wasted.
You know, I just realized I just realized I got this new spell that, like, you know, lets people be my friend, sort of. You know, they'll tell me anything they want. I could just use it on the bad guy.
When did you learn such magic?
Oh, hanging out with, and I pat Ven on the head. Hanging out with Venny here.
Don't call me that.
Don't
Thank
call
you.
me that. Oh.
Hey, Lig.
I want to hug Vince.
Lig,
What?
No,
are
boy.
you in the Lizard of Things?
I'm
What?
sorry, what?
Oh my god.
Abandoned ship.
No, I genuinely didn't hear what he said. What?
He said, are you and the lizard a thing?
I'm dead.
Are you in the lizard what?
A thing.
Thing.
Oh. Beard starts blushing.
Uh-oh.
Good for you, buddy. Good for you.
No,
Oh.
it's nothing like that. She's just been teaching me fancy spells and how to be a better person.
Which you're not displaying.
Bilge. Bacon isn't your only love.
Uh-oh.
And Buggy here, you know, I like steak, you know, sometimes some chicken.
We're not having this talk, are we?
I am gonna go look for some Yakuza.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Come with me, Moz. Hey, can we walk back up to the bartender?
Okay.
Oh, so, and I kind of
Dude.
make sure nobody's listening.
This guy is Lig. I like him. He's cool. He's cool time.
Just looks at you.
So-
like,
So, are you sure that you don't have no information for my friend here? And I cast Calm Person on the bartender.
okay. Is this a wisdom saving throw?
It is, or the target is charmed up by me if you want to have it.
Okay.
Where's my handbook? I can't find it.
Well, don't worry about it because he did not roll out of that one.
You didn't roll well.
No, the bartender did not roll well. So, kind of looking at you, Bilge, shakes his head for a moment. He says, "Information? Sure, anything. What is it that you're looking for?"
You know anything about these Yakuza that we're looking for here?
Yeah, the Yakuza. Who
Well,
are they?
listen, that's as I've told your friend here. It's not good to go seeking anything with them.
Alright, we're not seeking it ourselves. We're just asking for a friend of ours. We just need to know.
Oh, for like, what, safety precautions? Well, it's not like...
Yeah, so we know where not to go, exactly.
Yeah, because I'm a weak bitch. I need protection.
Oh, okay, very well then. Well, nearby the street here is sometimes where they congregate. Not exactly, where you want to be, but for the most part, as long as you keep your nose out of trouble, that you won't really find them here. Although the more shadier back alleys you might want to stay away from.
Shadier back alleys.
Yeah.
Cool. I leave.
Oh, just gone.
Oh, thank you so much. And I walk away with.
Kind of stumbling.
Whoa, wait.
Come on, we gotta leave, guys.
Alright.
What'd they do?
They're looking for Yakuza. As for Group A, we'll move the scene back to them. As you guys are now getting out of the cab, you guys are now in rural Japan.
Time to rock and roll.
Here is basically where the boonies are. You guys are in a small town with lots of forest and such surrounding the place.
Oh,
It's
very rustic.
Yeah, it's very. How can I explain this necessarily? It's like.
I watch Japanese videos.
No, it's very small town. It's very quaint, cozy looking, and quite just small, just humble. And
I think I kind of prefer this over the city.
Jin says, "Yeah, these places are much nicer sometimes than the city. I mean, the city has a lot to offer, but here it's a lot more quiet. But if you're a tourist, I would not recommend coming places like this. You'll have a hard time getting around, and it's so easy to get lost. Luckily, you got me." So Kane's looking around, saying, "Wow, this place is small. Like, I've heard of rural Japan before, but this is... seeing it in person is a whole nother story. It's kind of nice." So what's everybody else feeling?
Taking in the sights. This place.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yes, it's pretty.
So
It's definitely quiet.
yeah, so there was a lot of noise in the city, but here it's just like it's very quiet.
I
Quiet.
wouldn't mind actually stopping here, see a nice, get a taste of good old food here.
Yeah, we can probably find something after we're done searching for where we need to go.
Oh yeah.
And
I guess we need to start somewhere though. Wanna have? Hope you're good at asking directions in Japanese.
I've got it. There's a place nearby where we can be able to begin our hiking trip.
Oh, well, wait.
All right.
Ready for your hiking trip, guys? Say aye.
Sure. As Kane says.
As long as we don't run into any
Like,
spooks, we're
puts her
good.
nub up.
Or say yeah.
What'd you say?
Alice puts her fist up.
Yeah.
His little
good.
paw.
A little paw up.
Yeah.
Nub.
Nub.
There you go.
Let's go for a hike.
Lead the
Up
way.
the mountains.
Hope you guys have your have the right shoes for this. It's gonna be
Boy, how did I have the right shoes? Jack is wearing his best Tims.
my Tims. So, all right. So it takes a little bit.
How did Tims became like the shoe to wear when it's kind of like a big ugly hiking boot?
I don't know. Just kind of.
Maybe it's just not as ugly.
I don't know. Tims are not inherently bad. It's just the. It's just.
I'm not saying they're bad. It's just the purpose makes it odd, is to wear it as a fashion item.
Basically. So it takes a little bit, but you guys are managing to get through. Oh boy, Tulius has got a haiku. Match. Oh my god. Beautiful.
But
He gave us a haiku. He says, "Out in the boonies, a small town with a secret, magic and hiking." That was good. That was good. Bonus points for Tulius there. Not bad for coming out of vacation and coming right into D&D.
that's it. I'll use any songs, just replace them with haikus.
That's the easiest thing now.
While you're
I'll see what
here,
I can do.
while you're here, just haikus. Okay, so it takes a bit, and you're following Jin's lead. He's asking for directions here and there, but for the most part, he's got everything on lockdown. And you guys come across the beginning of the forest, and he says, "Okay, if we follow the path here, and we keep going along, say, for about maybe an hour, hour and a half, I think we might be able to reach it where the coordinates that Thomas gave us. Just stay close. I don't know if you guys have experience being out in forests, but it can be it's kind of easy to get lost here. I would know because I've done so."
Oh, there goes me.
Kane says, "Well, no, don't worry about it. Just like you said, everyone stay close. You'll be fine.
Yeah, nobody take the wrong path.
Exactly.
Would you feel better if you held my hand, Alexandria?
Ignores.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Wow,
Suit
cold
yourself.
shoulder.
All right, kids, watch your step.
All right, so you guys start to
Not
head.
to be a cruel just.
You guys start heading into the forest, and it's as you guys are entering in, it's still probably around. Say you guys probably arrived around somewhat in around 11, 12. That's probably around like 2 p.m. now, and you guys are walking through it, and it's very peaceful. The light is shining through the trees. It's you're not really sure what path Jin is talking about. It just looks like just grass and trees, but you're just following
It's
it.
not
At
a
this point.
path. This is just. It's not really a path, Jen. This is just getting lost.
Yeah, like I said, it's very easy to, but I was able to mark a way in. I did a little bit of research while we were on the plane, so I mean, it's going to take like 14, 16 hours. I mean, best be prepared, right? Isn't that what you taught me?
Yep. That I did. You're good, learning good, son.
Good. Why are you guys moving around on the fucking thing here? Okay, I'm gonna let them do their thing. So, I'm going to say Jin is going to make a roll here to see if he can keep to his directions. Yeah, he sticks to it pretty well.
Cool.
You guys stop for a little bit at some points as he's trying to make sure he has everything correct. Jack, you can tell that he's doing his normal thing, which is sort of overthinking it a little bit, but you can tell that he stops for a second and it's like, oh, right, it's supposed to be this way. And you guys are actually making pretty excellent time. And I want everyone to roll me a perception check real quick now.
Ah, shit.
Okay.
Which
Perception it is.
Alright, perception plus. It's the dice roll or plus.
18.
Plus your wisdom modifier. 18, very nice, Alexandria.
I gotta remember this shit.
Kane
This
does
is
not
a
hear.
It's a 7 for me.
Kane is in his own little world right now.
There's a 6.
6 altogether.
I have to change my shit.
Plus wisdom, you say, right?
Yeah,
Okay, 6. That is actually a 10.
10. Okay. Kane rolled a 4, so he's in his own little world right now. Alexandria heard it. Tulius, you can't hear it.
Oh.
Alexandria, that's right. You already said. Xian, what did you roll?
Unnatural 20.
Wow.
Hey.
Sorry, I'm making adjustments and trying not to cough.
Nice.
Was that?
You are on top of it. So, let's see. Xian and Alexandria and Jin, they hear it. You guys hear what sounds like drums somewhere nearby. And Jin stops for a second in his tracks and he says, "Wait, do you guys hear that?"
Clear
What?
as day.
I
Sorry
hear
about that
it.
brief distraction.
Yeah, Kane kind of stops for a second as he almost tripping over himself as he's in his own world. He says, "Whoa, hold on, what? Hear what? I don't hear anything." It's very
There's-
faint, but Xian, you can hear it clear as day, and Alexandria, you hear it pretty clear as well too.
There's drums coming from somewhere. Like a drum beat.
From you concentrate a little bit on it, Xian. You can actually hear it towards sort of the up in front of you, but more towards the right, so nearby the mountainside. That's where you can hear it from. And same thing with you too, Alexandria. That's where you think you're hearing it.
And I guess I don't hear it.
Yeah, you're with Kane. You can't hear anything.
Excuse me.
Near the mountains?
Yes.
Yes.
Jen says, if that's coming from the mountainside, we're almost there. If we keep going along this path I've set up, we might just be able to reach it.
We'll end up going away from it, but yeah. Let's keep on the path and see where we end up.
All right, everyone, stay close. Let's see.
Hopefully we see something.
Keep
Don't
moving.
want to get eaten out here.
Yeah, you keep moving forward. And
Eaten by what? What lives out here?
Think about it.
Bears?
Kane says, what do you mean by think about it? Like, I mean, sometimes monsters do sort of live out in these forests and such. But it's nothing that we can't handle.
Well, that's true. I really don't want to meet whatever lives in an ancient place like this.
Come on, what kind of bears are we gonna find out here? Pandas? Come on.
I'm not talking about the bears. I'm talking about the other thing.
So are we still in the forest, or are we still...
Yeah.
Okay.
Just all still in the forest. You're getting through it. And as you guys are following Jin, the sound of the drum beats get louder. Louder.
Jin?
Kane says, yeah, I definitely hear that now. And Jin looks behind. Yeah, Sensei?
You hear that, right?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier.
Okay. What does the sound like?
It's like a rhythmic drum beat. It's very steady. And Jin says, that almost sounds like something is going on, like some sort of a ritual or something.
That sounds like drums to me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely.
Fun.
Yeah. Alright, everyone.
I'm sure it's nothing to worry about.
We sneaked in. No. We sneaked in.
We're gonna sneak and peek in on something that may or may not be considered sacred. Bad juju everywhere. Oh boy.
Yeah, Kane
Okay.
said, yeah, that's, when you put it that way, yeah. But, as Jin said, I don't think it's anything to really worry about. As long as we, don't do anything stupid. And considering that we're this kind of group, I think we're okay.
Yeah, the other ones went the other direction.
I hope they haven't gotten themselves into any real trouble.
Knowing them?
Oh, that reminds me. She takes out her phone and sends her another text.
Alexandria, you're getting another text.
Oh, no reception.
Yeah, it's really...
Great.
It's very spotty out here. And,
Oh, boy.
I thought I'd bring that up. Sorry.
No worries.
yeah, well, that's just how it is out here. Because there's barely any cell towers out here in the boonies. So, and now you're out in the forest. Fucking forget about it. Okay. So how are you guys going to approach this? Are you going to follow Jack? Are you going to follow Jack on his whole thing with be stealthy?
It might as well. Couldn't hurt.
Roll for stealth.
Check it out.
Okay. Everybody roll stealth. Jin isn't going to. Jin says, if you guys want to stay back, I can go in and act like some weird confused tourist or something if something happens.
9 plus 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You could,
16.
if you think that'll help.
Yeah, I could act like I'm from the town.
I guess it is important to scout ahead. Alright, Jen. I do like the idea. You scout ahead, report back what you see, and we'll decide what we do.
Okay, stay right here though. Don't move. And
I'm pretty sure we can try.
okay, so he starts to move forward past the trees. As you guys can see, that the sea of trees start to end off into a certain point real soon. And he moves out for a bit, and now you guys are sort of by yourselves for a little bit now. So he said he'll be back.
Xian's keeping an eye on every direction.
Alright, everyone. Just get weapons out.
Alexandria just pops up.
Kane has his eyesight out, but he's have it really close to him. He's like, nah, it's not for the reasons you may think. It's fucking hot out right now.
Discord's jerk.
Yeah, Kane has his eyesight out, but it's not because of being paranoid that something might come up. He's actually using it to like cool down. He says, "God, it's fucking hot out right now."
It's a bit warm.
It's humid.
I don't know. It's actually quite nice.
This seems familiar. It seems really familiar. And, he's like, he just looks at you, Alexandria. He's like, I don't know how you can consider this nice. It's humid as hell, man.
Xian's just sitting there like, I'm not bothered by it.
Oh, I guess because you're cold-blooded and this is just a vacation for you.
Dragonborns are
No,
not cold-blooded.
we're not.
What?
It could be my heritage. I mean, if I remember right, I asked my mom about it. Bronze dragons usually tend to live around water, so we're accustomed to humidity.
That's what I've heard. Sarissa told me about a couple of things like that, about some Dragonborn bloodlines and whatnot. Pretty interesting.
And since I'm a bronze, well, that makes sense.
Yeah, but you got like those silver patches as well too.
Oh, those. That's from my dad. I've never been to a cold location, so I can't tell if that's a thing too.
See, I like the cold if it wasn't obvious enough.
Well, of course.
I kind of just prefer some warm weather myself.
You're human.
Not this weather.
Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, looking at the news, Japan was sort of suffering from like a heat wave recently.
Oh, well, that's not very good news.
No, it's not. It's not good for us.
Does heat rises?
Heat rise.
Julius, how are you holding it?
I'm sorry?
How are you holding up, Tulius?
Eh,
I think he's
I
having
don't
a
care
grand
for
time.
don't care for the moist too much, but it's nice.
So that's alright, I suppose. And
However, the boy's been gone for a little while. Shouldn't he be back by now?
That is a good question.
as you guys are about to consider that, Jin comes back and he's running in. He's like almost out of breath. And he says, "Guys, there's a village nearby. You won't believe it."
A village?
Yeah.
Well, this is kind of a way off
There's
of a village,
there's
but
a- Big ass tower nearby. They're doing something. I think this is what we're supposed to be looking for.
Are they friendly?
I don't know. Probably.
Ah,
Let's hope they are friendly.
I'm willing to bet they're not, but let's give it a shot.
That's not like I said.
nope. We need one guy to stay behind just in case. Jin, you're backup. If shit gets... No, wait. They probably speak Jin.
I was gonna say you should probably allow me to speak to them
Ah.
first. You.
Zian, you're the
Huh.
ranger. You're the ranged one. And... Well, actually, you and Alexandria are doing it. Yes, okay. You and Alexandria, hang in the back. If shit gets real, you're allowed to shoot. But only
Right.
if I signal you.
Uh-huh.
Kane says, "Well, hold on now. This
So
is,
if I
this isn't-
say the
isn't-
magic code words, please fucking shoot him. Please.
That's too obvious, and it's not a secret word, okay?
how about how about whiskey?"
Ooh.
Okay. Let's just hope they don't ask us for a drink.
Oh, God.
But still, Jack, this isn't
Alright.
wartime or anything like this. I'm sure Jin's got a
That's
handle on it.
great.
He's just
Paranoia tends to pay sometimes.
okay. Fair enough. You
Not
got me there.
really.
You know, in the jungle, there was like spike traps, spike balls, literally like dozens of traps. Trust me. That shit what makes you stare at everything with a suspicious look.
Well, that was I can understand that. That was then, but
And
this
did I
is like
mention the sticks, the pointy sticks, had human feet on them? You don't want that, whatever that's on there.
I could have gone all day without knowing that.
Can we get going?
Yeah.
Before
Yeah,
Grandpa
Thomas, fucked
starts
up.
telling stories.
Yeah, let's do that. So, you guys
He has
managed
much
to
like stories.
VS Con's fucked up, man.
you guys managed to head out to where Jin's talking about, and sure enough, you guys see a small village with a gigantic tower nearby, and you see torches, and you can hear the drum beats clear as day now. For any of those who didn't hear it before, it's right there. And Jin says, "I think that's where we need to go. Is inside there." Are you ready for this?
So the drums are coming from inside the tower?
Yes. That's what it sounds like to me.
Well, I guess we have to knock.
Well, the door's open, so I mean...
We just have to say knock knock, and pray no access who's there, and I had to make some sort of stupid joke.
Let's not do that, Sensei, please. These people might have an idea of what we're trying to actually look for inside the scroll, so...
True. No one builds a tower in the middle ass of nowhere with a reason. And if they did, then they're crazy.
Exactly. So just once again, follow my lead. And
all right.
As you guys are walking up towards this small village, seemingly out in the middle of nowhere, interestingly enough, everyone is wearing black. Traditional, like, you know, villager garb, but it's all black. There's no other color.
Did Japan have the funerals in black?
Jack, as you are walking to this location, for some reason, being in this area fills you with an air of nostalgia. You can't explain why. What?
What?
Fills you with nostalgia. You have an air of nostalgia about being here. You don't know why, but you do. You get it.
Huh. I feel like I've been here before. A bit of deja vu.
Kane says, really? Like, as far as I'm concerned, you said you've never been to Japan before, right?
No. It's just... But it feels like I was here.
Huh.
You guys feel that too?
The rest of you guys don't feel a thing. You just are here.
Never been here before in my life.
Same.
I'm just concerned.
You guys stop for a second as Jin stops you. He says, wait right here. I'm going to ask about the tower. So as you guys are watching him go to talk to this villager, you guys are taking a look, and it's a very quaint town. It's just a small place that is very humble, especially in comparison to like the cities and such. This is what you'd find in like much more ancient Japan rather than modern.
Like a step a little bit too far back in history.
Exactly. It's like it almost literally feels like you did go back in time coming here. So Kane says, do you think this might have something to do with the veil? Or is this just something that happens out in the forest?
Wait, is this veil a natural...
Is what now? I'm sorry, Jack, what'd you say?
What's this veil that you allude to?
Okay, so do you remember that part, you know, when I came down to help you guys, and then you realized that you were a little something more than what you thought? That was that was what was known, as I mentioned before, as a realization point. When you reach that point, you've experienced crossing the veil. The veil is the thin line between the mundane world and that of magic and such.
So... Huh. So what you saying, basically, that crossing veil, it means we're entering strange territory?
Basically. It can be charted, but it's strange territory nonetheless. The world isn't as small.
dragons.
Basically. I mean, the world isn't as small as...
Not Yuzian. Dragons.
I'm about as close as you're gonna find that's, you know, not large, fire-breathing, or being able to control weather.
Or, you know, make zombie dragons. That was fun.
Yeah, let's not go there.
Those weren't zombies, but, I mean, they weren't undead. Something worked like they did in the movies, but, you know. Yeah,
let's not go there.
I agree. Let's not do that again. Luckily, we were able to get treatment, but I was, like, sick for, like, a couple of days. That sucked.
Yeah.
That bitch fucking bit me, like, twice, man. Shit's crazy.
I noticed.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to... It's kind of hard to not notice that when I'm yelling out.
That was like, what, the third time or fourth time I got mauled again?
Yeah,
you guys are just danger prone.
Yeah, you guys are just... Oh, that's the life of a seeker. I get it.
That includes you, Keen.
Yeah, I know. As he looks a little dejected, Keen comes up and he says, "Okay, I think up in that tower is exactly where we need to go. They said to just go up there. Just be prepared for anything, though."
Be prepared for anything. Okay.
So you guys have any, like, he looks at all of you and says, "You guys have any reservations about this, or shall we continue?"
Well, if the villagers are gonna leave us in peace, let's might as well investigate the tower.
So these villagers aren't paying us any mind? Is that what's happening?
I've explained our situation, and yes, at first they were very wary about this and how we figured out where it is, but they seem to notice that we're part of the Veil, so yeah, they seem to know a little bit about us already.
Huh. Oh,
So they said as long as we don't do anything with hostility, we should be okay.
well, more is Alexandria and Bilge ain't here, so I think we're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, not shit on Bilge, I think the best of him, but the other two, your brother's crazy, and Moore's, I mean, he turned on a new leaf, but that leaf's still, like, violent and maybe on fire.
Violent and maybe on fire. That's a really interesting analogy you have there.
Alright.
Okay.
I guess we should watch our business if they too are part of the
Okay.
Veil.
Yeah,
It's
just
gonna be a strange phrase to get used to, but I get it.
it is, but I assure
Alright.
you it's something you're gonna have to learn. Alright, so I'm gonna move you guys over in just a moment. Let me
we're gonna turn.
before we do that though, let's move back to the other group real quick.
Oh,
Just for a second. So because we're about to get into some story rich stuff here in just a moment.
okay, gotcha. I'm gonna take the moment to take the pee.
Go right ahead.
Alright. And now we come back. Probably Morse has done something stupid.
Probably. But we'll see.
Probably.
So, Group B. After paying for your drinks, I assume at least, being slightly shit-faced. Actually, you know what? I want everyone who's partook to roll a Constitution saving throw. So, Alexander, Bilge, and Moors, go ahead and roll me that Constitution.
Oh, I'm curious.
What?
Did Venny drink with us?
No, she did not partake. She's like, you guys need...
Roll the natural one.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Wait, let me roll my special dice for this.
So,
Where...
Vin says, yeah, I figured that was going to be kind of like designated driver, so I'm not bothered
But-
with that.
We're walking though. You don't gotta drive.
I know, it's an analogy. It was also an analogy and a joke.
Where is it? Fuck it, I'm using Vol's die.
Okay.
What can possibly go wrong?
Well, he can't experience
Unnatural
me.
20.
Yeah, he oh wow, okay.
Oh no! So using another character's die is not a very good idea.
Yeah, you're throwing out the mojo. when you do that.
Especially Vol's die. Oh shit, where am I
He can't
dice?
even get drunk though. What the fuck?
Exactly.
So what's your roll?
6.
Oh no. Okay, so here's the level of drunkenness. Ven is utterly sober. Bilge, you're not really feeling too much. You're feeling pretty. Actually, feel pretty good. Alexander, you're feeling it. You're feeling the world start to slowly turn around and move without your consent. Moore's on the other hand. You're
I'm white girl wasted.
yeah, you're white girl wasted. Let's put it that way.
Oh my god.
Just utterly smashed. Smished.
Yeah.
So. Alright, so how are you guys doing?
What the heck is that?
Oh no, come on. And like,
Dude,
sling
don't
him
you
over
ever
my
feel
shoulder.
like you're in a ride and you're just going around and around and around and around and square and a little bit of triangles and trapezoids, or a little bit of parallels and trapezoids and a little
Alright,
parabola.
Trapezoid.
I think he's like a happy drunk right now.
I mean,
Oh, did you
Math-
say happy? No. Bilge, no. I touch his face. No. No.
No.
I see Alexander doing that, and I do it too. I don't know why.
I'm real uncomfortable right now, and I thought.
Is this gonna get the Yakuza?
Oh, why?
Ren, can we take him like to a room somewhere?
We might have to. They're not looking.
Where's the Yakuza?
Oh god.
Do we find the Yakuza?
No, we're
I'm
not.
scared.
Right now,
Can I
maybe
ask?
that's not what you guys should do.
Wait. What if
What?
we are the Yakuza?
Oh my god.
Keep it down.
Oh,
No one needs to hear
wait a
that.
minute. Wait, let me go in the back alley. Let me get changed.
S'mores.
No.
S'mores.
The watch
S'mores.
thing that changed our clothes.
We don't have extra clothes, I think.
No, the watch thing. You drunk
The
idiot.
Pot, kettle, black.
You guys want some ice
The
cream?
watch.
Wow, y'all.
No. Wait. Since we're Yakuza, can't we just take it?
What? Take what?
Wait, that's stealing. Oh,
Well,
wait,
honestly, man, I think that we need to get on their level in order to like have as much fun as they're having.
I don't partake in that kind of thing.
I take out a card. I should blow this place up.
No,
Oh my God.
no, don't do that, please.
I
As
mean,
much as I'd like to see that.
You can blow it up, just make sure no one's in there.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
no
The
fun.
last thing we need is Evans to come down on us because of a terrorist attack on the day that we
Who's
come
Evans?
here. That's going to look.
Evans! I love Evans.
Robin?
He's a good guy.
It's beautiful.
He is. So let's not incur his wrath, shall we?
You're
Yes, let's not.
right. Let's blow this place up.
No, please, don't do
Okay.
that. Oh my God.
Evacuate it.
Shane, are we losing any
It's
viewers?
gonna blow!
People are just looking at you. It's just like disgust. It's just, fucking Americans.
I start slow running, like I actually think I'm slow running.
No, I
I'm
got him by
actually,
the.
like, not moving. Like,
Moore's way. I didn't blow the place up yet.
No,
Oh.
guys, why don't we go try some of these fancy little pork buns, I think, and they're called noodles, and there's like shrimp everywhere.
Yeah, there's
Let's
like,
go eat something.
Yeah.
what's
Yeah.
that?
I grabbed Build's face. Daddy, carry me.
Shane, end it. Just
Wait.
end it.
Wait.
Oh my God.
I'm not your dad, but I'm a little young to be having kids. But and I grab him by the waist, and throw him over my shoulder. Grab him by the waist and throw him over the other.
Oh my God, he's carrying both of you guys now.
We.
Ben's like, hold on, I got little legs. Hang on.
Ben, are you hungry?
I am. I could go for something.
All right, guys, we're eating something.
All right. So for anyone who's caring to wanting to find a restaurant, you go ahead and roll perception.
I'm going to let Bug take the lead and smell out some food for me.
Okay. So do it with advantage.
I'm gonna drunkenly roll for perception.
All right.
I mean deception.
Same.
Wait, what are we rolling again?
Perception.
Deception.
Okay.
I rolled a 7.
I rolled a
Eight.
9. No, that's a 6.
I got a
6. Yeah,
16.
6.
Then rolled a 19. Okay, so. Yet
No,
again.
wait.
Okay.
7.
Okay. Okay, sure.
Right now. That awkward silence.
He truly is drunk.
Getting into character really hard here. I love it. Okay, so Moors, Alexander, you guys are too smashed to figure out what's what. As far as you know, you guys are on a roller coaster ride, but in truth, you're being picked up by Bilge at the moment, and Ben and Bilge, on the other hand, though, you guys managed to find a couple of restaurants. Some places that do noodles, other places that do more seafood, actual fish dishes. So
Do they do betting?
Do what?
Gambling?
No, looking for restaurants, not gambling places.
Oh.
Bills, look, there's the restaurant we're looking for. I point at some random ass store.
It's like a convenience store.
Electronic shop.
It's like a little
Let's go
convenience
eat there.
No, boots aren't edible, Alexander.
What?
You can't eat shoes.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, you probably could, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's not very good for you.
No, I
Oh,
tried
you
one
did?
time and it chipped me tooth.
Oh.
Yeah, look, out there. See?
Oh my god.
You should try. You should try sandals. Those are good, right?
Wait,
Wow.
wait, I'm wearing a sandal. Can I eat that?
I want to taste.
Oh my god.
Here, take it.
Ben, I really want to see this.
Okay, alright.
I grab that sandal and I take a big ass bite.
It's like not. You're not sure what you're tasting.
Wait.
You're really fucking drunk at the moment.
Wait. That was my only sandal.
It's your
No.
only
I've
sandal.
been wearing another one.
Sorry.
Just one.
I'll share.
Tastes
I'm
like,
trying to fucking drink right. Hold on.
tastes like.
It tastes like.
Like a
Why are we
tire.
here again?
Alright, and I pop them down on.
Give me some. Give me some. Come on. Come on.
No. No. No.
I'm gonna call the police.
No.
No.
Please.
No.
This guy's eating my sandal.
Alright, I grabbed the sandal.
Slammer.
Hey!
No, come on. And I saved the sandal for later to see if I could.
Alexandria, Bilge took my sandal.
Who the hell's that?
I don't know.
Oh my god. Like 100 points to you guys.
Shit. You guys are such lightweights.
I'm just tuning in out because I know they're just doing stupid.
Oh my god, Ben. I got an idea.
Oh, I thought I was gonna
Alright, so
heave.
what if we take a drunk dude and we use a spell to charm him and make him sober? What'll happen? Does he
Oh
just
no.
like shut down? What happened?
Wait, to make charm person to make you can't make someone sober by charm person. You make them really friendly
Well,
though.
if we make them think they're sober and they try and act sober, but they're all drunk.
Then they're doing
well,
what
they're
they.
talking.
Yeah, they're doing. So in that
They're
case,
talking. And
at this case, you'll have 3 drunk people trying to function like sober people, but can't. Ben says, "I can go for noodles. There's a place right over there." She points
What
over
are
to her right.
noodles?
You know what noodles are?
The noodles?
Trunk.
No, look here. It's good if you eat sloppy and start slipping. It's amazing. Come on.
That is
That
all right.
sounds gross.
Right, well, he's not wrong though.
That's a
I'm
compliment.
actually really impressed, Bilge.
No, yeah. Every time somebody's eating noodles, I hear them slipping real loud.
Yeah, it's actually not rude here.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
Hey.
Alright, come on.
Let's go in there. I want chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets. Okay, sure, whatever you say.
I want chicken nuggets.
If you guys really wanted chicken nuggets, there's like a McDonald's down the street. I swear to God, like you don't come to Japan to have chicken nuggets though.
Why?
They could
I
do
came
toilet
to
restaurant.
Japan.
They
I
should have
came
gone
to
to the toilet
Japan.
thing restaurant.
You came to Japan to
I'm
like.
sad.
I came to Japan
Oh, Alistair's not gonna be happy about
to.
that.
Wait, why the hell did I come here?
We came here to try these fancy noodle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fancy food.
Wait,
see
I
the sights.
remember. I came here for something to beat up Yakuza.
No.
But we are the Yakuza.
No, see, I
Wait.
really want to do that, but like maybe we can.
We need to beat up each other?
Oh,
Oh no.
stop biting my
Let's do
nails.
it.
Yeah. No, guys, don't be dumb.
Fight.
What?
Fight.
No. Fight.
I lift up my fisticuffs. Let me out of bills.
Are you still holding both of them, Bilge?
No, I put them down in the booth. The
Oh,
noodle
yeah.
shop.
Oh yeah,
I don't know that.
we're already in the restaurant now, so they put you in the booth.
Ooh.
Let me down, bills. Let me down.
You are down.
Oh. Well, pick me back up, bills.
No, I wanted to see you start throwing fists with S'mores.
But he's
wanna
my
see who wins.
friend.
But you just wanted
Yeah.
you wanted to fight him.
You're not fighting like because you hate each other. It's just to see who's stronger.
So, do we really need to? I think we already know.
No,
I
I'm just
had
not
my
going with
chicken
y'all.
tenders first.
Okay,
What did he say?
chicken tenders. So like, putting a hand her
Jesus,
face.
Jesus,
Just.
yeah.
I didn't realize I had to be babysitting.
And then God said, "Hey, look over there. It's the toilet restaurant."
While they're going, I turn around and go into a different direction.
Actually, anyone that's watching the stream right now, there is an actual toilet theme restaurant.
There
somewhere in Japan.
is. There actually is.
Oh yeah, the ones that have food that look like turds.
Yeah. All right. So
That's
three-
serving toilet bowls.
the three of you
Plastic toilet
are
bowls.
entering into the restaurant. However, Moores has an idea to go somewhere else. Where to? We don't know.
Yeah, I just walked in a different direction,
Yeah, I just stumbled into a different direction.
pretty much.
Then should we let him go? He's kind of like blacked out.
I don't know. If he blacks out somewhere, we'll just pick him up again.
All right, we'll sniff him out in the morning.
Yeah. I just hope he doesn't get shot or stabbed or both. So,
Or blown up.
let's not do that.
Oh,
Follow me, baddie.
So, we'll switch the scene once again as you guys are about to order food. As Alexander thinks he's getting chicken nuggets, but is getting noodles. But in his drunken state, he might think that actually is noodles. In that case, we'll move back to Group A as you guys are entering the tower. You actually are seeing braziers lit up completely with, it's like one of those traditional Japanese towers. You know, the really old-fashioned looking ones.
Are they called pagodas?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
Someone help me out if I
And
can't.
nothing.
If I can't figure it out. But as you guys are coming up to it, up the large flight of stairs. I mean, this is like way up too, by the way. You finally enter in, and interestingly enough, This is what you guys see.
Oh.
As you enter in, a bunch of robed figures. Some of them sitting down.
Whoa.
Some of them are sitting down watching these two spar against one another. And in the front, you see what looks like to... If you didn't know any better, it looks like a werewolf, but it's actually someone looking far more dignified and less feral looking than one, watching intently at these two. But as soon as you guys enter in, all of it stops for a second, and he holds his hand up. And has the two stop. And everybody looks back at you.
Aye. What is that?
What is what? You mean the...
Can you repeat that, Shano?
He says, what do you... What is what? What are you looking at?
The obvious thing to look at right now.
I mean, there's a lot to look at here. And from the back, Wolfman speaks. He says, I don't remember having visitors today.
What's that?
Oh my god, Discord. From the back, the Wolfman from the back, he says, I don't remember having visitors today.
Well, let's just say we just kinda found a map, and it led us here. It's kinda scary. Look.
Kane says, that's a lupine.
Oh, what?
Oh my.
A lupine. They're like wolf people.
Pine.
Yeah. They're really rare, though. Once again, he bellows us, speak your intentions. I don't have all day for this.
He said, we have come to seek the thing mentioned in the scroll. I should have been a poet.
Wow.
Let me handle this.
He
Jin
hopes.
walks forward. And he says, pray forgive our rudeness, but we have something here that we're seeking out, and it led us here to this temple. And he holds up the scroll. Everybody looks at the scroll, and the lupine looks at it and his eyes go wide. He says, where did you find that?
Well, one of the shadow monks gave us to it.
Shadow monks.
Jen, what was your order called again?
What, the Way of Shadow?
Yeah, monks of the Way of Shadow. They handed us the scroll. They trusted it with us. Now we're just happy to follow in a trail. Forgive our intrusion. We did not mean to interrupt your business. I am but a humble grandpa to everyone. Everyone's grandpa.
Humble grandpa.
Like, and that's pretty much it. And Tulius there is pretty much everyone's dad.
I can vouch for
What is everybody else doing at the moment coming into this?
I got nothing right now. I am just watching this
Whole thing play
wonderful
out.
scene unfold.
Yeah. And kind of looking around.
Letting nature take its course.
Yeah, Kane's like not moving a bit. He's like, okay. Obviously we're not supposed to be here. I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna let those two do their thing, and if anything happens, I'm ready. So the lupine looks at you, both of you, and he says, step forward. Very directly. And these two
Alright.
move to
I don't know how far is this. I had to step in, but okay. Alright, Jed. Just stay calm. Don't panic. I'm pretty sure this guy means penis. Business. That was a slip of the tongue.
Did you just say penis?
Sensei. Please, this is no time to go senile.
Shane, okay, is that enough for a blooper's wheel?
If there is one.
It just happened.
Wow, good job.
Jack, you are a legend.
Let's try not to do anything hasty. This guy looks like business, and he's also a wolf, which are cool, and I respect that.
Yeah, considering the fact that this is, you know, a rare race of sorts. You don't hear about these very often.
Ahem. Oh, hi, sir.
He
We
just,
are
he,
but
he just looks at you
humble.
and he says, "You may address me as Haku."
Havu?
Haku, sir.
Haku, sorry.
He just looks the wolf that named Haku just looks at you and he looks very annoyed now, Jack.
My Japanese is not very good.
That is evident.
I am but Jack Wolfgang, and this is my apprentice Jin.
Jin bows.
bow. Like a bow with him, like kind of awkwardly. I guess
You gotta put more into it, Sensei.
I am.
Points for trying.
You tried. And
Just put your forehead on the floor. They like it when you do that.
just grovel in front of the wolfman. And Haku speaks. He says, "Please do not waste my time with this."
We do not plan to. We will be on our merry way once we find the next clue to our location.
So Jin holds up the scroll to him. He walks forward. Everybody, the masked, robed men, looking at him intently as he walks up.
Ooh, this is
Haku,
intense.
Haku gets up, and he looks towards Jin. And he sees the scroll in his hands, and he says, "I don't know where you found something like this, but it does belong to us." Who did you say who had this again? Jack, was it? As he looks
Well,
to you.
I mean, it was kind of handed down to us.
And Jin says, "If it means anything, sir, our master from a different faraway land, Master Zin, had this with him. Said it was passed down to him." And Haku says, "The name does not ring any bells for me. It doesn't matter." You didn't see anything inside, did you? He looks to you, Jack.
None that I could understand.
He looks to Jin. He says, "Step aside," and he takes the scroll. Jin moves. He just does that immediately. Like you can tell, Jack. He's pretty intimidated. And
I'm a little intimidated by that. So
yeah, he gets up to you. Haku stands up to be like really tall. Like he towers over you.
oh,
Oh
He
shit.
looks down at you and he says, "If that is true, then that means you didn't open it. You couldn't have. Prove it to me."
what?
And he holds the scroll out to you.
Like I try to open it more, I guess.
It's not.
Okay.
It's currently closed, but you can open it again.
You mean just open it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That seems pretty easy. I mean, had to brute force it, but okay. So I just do what he wants.
Yeah. So you
open
take the your index finger and your thumb together and try to pull it out. And just as before, it has a little bit of force behind it, trying to stop you. But then it eventually gives way and it opens.
Like,
And
all the way?
not all the way, but up to the point where it stopped once again.
Yep. Same thing as it did before. It just stopped right here.
Haku looks at you with his piercing yellow eyes just wide as he's staring into you. It almost feels like he's staring into your soul.
To my soul.
Yes, and he says to you, "This is an impossibility. How can you open this?"
I just did?
Just Jin's like, Sensei, please.
Why is it impossible?
Because only the Grandmaster can do it.
What?
Not some... It's not some American.
Oh, jeez.
Ouch.
This has to be a lie. As he holds the scroll up.
Who was the Grandmaster, if you don't mind me asking?
You do not deserve to know that knowledge.
Jeez. Well, I don't know. I mean, I managed to open the scroll and not be the Grandmaster. That must mean something.
Are you insinuating something? Looks at you
maybe.
again.
Oh, I'm just as confused as you are.
Alright. I'll entertain this then. He takes the scroll and moves back to his spot. He says, "If you're here because you're wishing to further improve your abilities as a way of shadow monk, then go ahead and prove it to me." Oh.
You want me to do a test? Alright. Crack some knuckles. I accept.
Very well. And he nods over towards... Hang on. No,
What's,
not like that. He looks over
like-
towards the man to his right over here.
Huh?
Nods at him. And Jin's like, "Okay, I'm going to step aside now. I'm over here." And he steps in front of you.
Oh.
And Haku speaks. He says, "If you truly are what you say you are, you should have no problem besting one of my students then."
Well, I have much experience in ways of combat. Do you? I go to combat pose.
How awkward is it? Nah, that's fine. Alright, so I'm gonna say we're going to probably call it there for now.
Oh yeah, a good spot to hang is actually.
Yeah. So yeah, we got some interesting things going on here.
Oh yeah, me a wolf man that scares the shit out of Grandpa.
Yeah.
That's and also this map kind of looks pretty nice. Looks
Good, because it took me a while.
I believe it.
I had to find the right things. So,
If it's all possible,
Mhm.
just before we leave for the night, can I give an inspiration just before this all begins?
Yeah, absolutely. How do you?
give me
how
your
do you do
best
it?
inspirational haiku.
I was just about to say, I'll put it in chat, but I'll also read it out.
Okay.
A monk of shadow, a wolf who walks on two legs. The trial shall start.
I love it.
And that's a D8.
That's
Uh,
Can you
beautiful.
bring popcorn?
Yeah. So, what's your inspiration
I
die at now, Tulius?
It's a D8.
So Jack, you have a D8 inspiration. So that
Just write
that
that-
yes,
write that
that's for
down
his
correctly.
attack rolls and other stat rolls, right?
It's ability checks, attacks to hit, and I think saving throws.
Save-
Yeah.
Yeah,
same
so-
thing. Okay, just making sure we
Yeah.
had that down. So Jack, remember that for next session. You now have a
Hold
D8
on.
Down.
plus D8. to
Write it
use.
down. Let me. Shit. It was my everything. I have a what now?
You have an inspiration die, you noodle.
Inspiration die of what?
1d8.
A D8.
Yes.
Inspiration. Do you think I can use that for art class tomorrow?
Do it. Yeah. You want to use the haiku?
Do it.
I can't remember that.
Write
I
it down.
spelled. I don't think I die of. What number?
The 1d8.
1d8. I think there's one inspiration. I'm an idiot.
As long as you know what
Perspiration.
All
I'm
right.
upset with myself.
I hope this was a good return to form, guys, because it's been a while since we played. So we'll see where Jack's story takes us. Pretty certain. I don't think you guys guessed it would have gone this way. I know it wouldn't have gone this way with the other group. I didn't expect them to get shit-faced and... Oh my god.
It's like,
What?
it's like Grandpa's doing a serious episode now too, and they're just doing a filler episode.
Yeah, it's like storyline A and storyline B. So the quest for chicken nuggets, and you guys are trying to find purpose in the world, finding your place in it, finding meaning to yourselves, and the other groups, I want chicken
And
nuggets!
This is Japan. Eat chicken
Harold
nuggets
and Kumar go to
Japan.
White Castle
Exactly!
But in Japan.
Oh,
in Japan.
in Japan.
No, we were up to very important business and just
Yeah.
led to
So,
drinks.
so
All
next...
this would have been solved if you just went to a cat cafe. Cats solve all your problems.
Exactly. So next session, I'm gonna see if we can try to make it a little earlier than we did today, if it's at all possible.
Right.
Just depends on everybody else's schedule. I know everyone's got varying schedules.
Alright.
We're trying to make it work. So,
Mm.
with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's been a while, so
I'm actually excited and scared.
it's excited and scared. All right, cool. I'm excited for this to see how you guys will like this. So, all right. So, I know that Hayden Rose, you could probably want to get some rest after coming back from wonderful Florida.
Florida.
So you're probably pretty tired.
It's a pretty long
ride,
day.
yeah, plane rides always make me tired. So
Welcome to fabulous Florida.
it's not. That it's not that.
No, not really.
Just curious, did you try any thriller rides in Epcot?
Didn't try
No.
rides, but we pretty much enjoyed everything else.
Yeah, there was all
It
kinds
does-
of food and stuff happening. They've got this food and wine festival happening, so it was
It was so
pretty cool.
It was so cool.
Now that is something that's interesting to me.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
I want to go to
Fun.
Japan.
man. The Japan part was pretty neat. I really enjoyed that. So, anyhow, I know you
Alright,
guys
guys.
probably want to get some rest, so I won't keep you.
Alrighty.
So
You guys,
until next session, everybody. Good job, everyone.
Yeah.
Remember, as well too, since Tulius helped you guys out, you all have a 1 point of inspiration. So for those who
Oh.
are unaware,
Well, hopefully this next fight that comes up is kept between us.
yeah. So for those who aren't sure about inspiration, or if you need a refresher, and those who are watching who don't know, a point of inspiration means you can use it to re-roll anything, whether it be a botched attack roll, if it was a botched saving throw, so stuff that you can use to help benefit you in times of dire need.
Oh, very cool.
So, good job, Tulius, for helping remember about the story. I'd like to make sure you guys are paying attention.
Hey.
So,
No
Alright, guys.
worries.
Until next session, I'm excited to see where this will take us and see what will happen with Tullius's adventure once we get to it.
Mm.
So,
Who knows?
it's gonna be
It's becoming a bit of a shit adventure.
great.
We gotta get through Jack's first, so let's
Yep.
see what happens there.
Yeah, it's
Four bed.
Ben's got to babysit. So, okay,
I feel
guys,
bad
thanks
for
for
Ben.
coming along and being part of this and making this happen. We'll see you all next week, same time.
Thanks again,
Or
guys.
actually, same place, but maybe earlier than before.
See y'all.
Alright, have a good night.
Later.
Wow.
Alright.
Boing.